not answering your question.
I'll make this the backside.
Okay, so going this way is towards the town.
Okay.
And then going this way is towards the mountain. Like behind here, there's more mountain.
Okay. So
you guys came from over here, but you took a wide berth around to make sure you guys.
So I don't have to
spotted.
confront these guys.
You don't have to. You can if you want to.
What's in here?
That's the big tent. All these are little tents.
Oh, okay. I mean, did I get... I don't actually understand... I don't know what the leveling system for Urban Legend is. So do I get just XP for combat, or is it a little more
XP for doing... I'm doing a milestone type XP system. So basically, anytime I feel you deserve a level up, you'll get a level up. Essentially, after this quest, you'll get a level up.
Tell me, though, if I fight whatever's a big tent.
What?
Will I get it?
What, a level up?
Yeah.
Sure. You can also get a level up if you somehow resolve it without fighting.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay.
Alright, well, so I'm assuming they saw it. Do you think they saw it over here and we had this conversation already, or do you think they noticed it now? Or did no one notice this camp? What is the...
Like, as you were walking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you noticed the camp as you were walking up, and then you decided to take a wide around, so you got to your back position, like you said. You said you did in your plan.
So we're right behind the actual main camp?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to understand. This was like in the middle of the way or something.
Oh, no. This is the main camp.
This is the main camp. The beginning of the main camp. Interesting. I didn't know you were going to give me so much leeway. Well, we were dragging the right. Almost dead orc.
Yep.
So I'm down.
You got him bound and gagged.
And I go with him. So what's in the big tent? Oh yeah. I take out the thing that was about.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, punch him immediately.
He doesn't do that. You ask him what's in the main tent, and he says, that's where our giant chieftain is, Trog.
Right there. There's only three orcs.
Oh, actually, I should represent, these are each 10 orcs apiece.
Okay, you see, that makes a lot more sense.
And these tents, they're small tents. They probably don't have 10 orcs in them each. But
yeah.
You know what I mean.
They're really efficient with the sleeping arrangements.
And they're kind of just like patrolling the area. They're not really, they're not going out. They're just in the immediate area.
Okay.
We'll just say that these guys are probably nearby the fire.
So, sorry, give me some bit here. I'll look at everything. We're just lugging this treasure chest. And this beer! Actually, the secret is you want to start a party. That's how we'll distract them. Alright, we're doing a group formation. The pawns are discounted, though. They're not in this. They hear it, though. Right over here.
Sure, whatever.
Alright.
Should keep them on 7s, because that's their HP count.
Okay, I'll do that in a second. Alright, look at here. There's a lot of orcs between us and the giant in that tent.
Roll a perception check while you're having this little speech to yourself.
I don't remember what mine was. 1d6. Is it 20 and a d6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 15. 3.
Alright, 18. Just as you start this conversation with the others, you can hear a strange, screeching sound coming from your side of the battle map, essentially. The, we'll just say east, right? Which is on your side of the battle map. And when you see that, when you hear that, you can see other orcs are starting to get, focused on this side. You actually do kind of recognize, it sounds kind of like the noises that some of the raven splices have made.
Ah, interesting.
When terrorizing the others.
Okay. Looks like some of their own enemies are coming their way. We should just watch.
You're gonna sit back and watch for a little bit?
Yeah, we'll watch.
Okay. You wait a few minutes, and Roberto is starting to get pretty antsy. He's like, I don't know what we should do, but I don't know if staying here is the best idea.
Alright. Well, they're all folk. Oh, you said all the orcs over there?
They're kind of like, yeah, they heard the screeching coming from over there somewhere, and they're just kind of watching. They're all paying attention in that direction right now.
Okay. Just getting these ring things out really quickly.
PL is power level, so those are the highest power levels you can cast. You can also cast anything lower if you want to.
Okay. Because that's fine.
But you only get 2 uses on the ring.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright. So. Alright. Well, they are mostly focused on one side. We can approach the big tent and try to kill the giant, decrease the morale, and then run away toward town. What was the trek a day?
It's like around... it's a little past sundown, and the moon is starting to rise. You hear another screech coming from that direction, as some of them are kind of going this way to go and investigate.
Alright, this is the perfect time.
We'll say that half of them went, so now these are 5 each technically.
Look,
it's still a lot, just so you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. But, Gretchen's ring gives me invisibility. I think I can get over there, and we can set up a position. And I start firing the giant, hopefully take it out in, 1, 2 hits? Probably 2 hits. Nothing more. And then we head on out of here, we bolt it.
You start hearing slaughtering coming from this side. Screeches and orcs just shouting at one another, and all of a sudden, like, these guys all shuffle to wake everybody else up in the camp, and they all start running in this direction.
Alright, nice time. Alright, I cast invisibility on myself.
And then as that happens, also you see a whole bunch of these hags. These are harpies, but...
Oh, okay, they're not actually harpies. You're just using those as representation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see them starting to run in.
Because I would say play Valkyrie. No, I'll still play Valkyrie. Alright, so I'm going to use the Ring of Invisibility. Okay. Or the Ring's Invisibility thing. And I can do level 5.
Right? It only targets one person, right?
Yeah. Will I pass through? Power level agility. The target's guard defense, yeah. Alright. Alright, so I cast it on myself. I wonder if capturing it would be better. I don't think we have that much rope, though. Alright, so I cast it on myself, level 5. So what do I do again to do that? I have to do a roll, don't I?
Go ahead and make a roll. Actually, no. The ring is an auto success.
Oh, sweet.
So you cast it on any one target.
Alright.
Or if you want to, you know what else I'll do? Is if you want to, you can roll for it, targeting multiple people, but you'll have the disadvantage, or you'll have the normal penalties on the roll. So if you want to target it on yourself and one other person, you'd have to roll for it, but you need...
Is it broken when I attack?
What?
Is it broken on attack? Like me attacking?
Maybe.
Alright. The target gains advantage according to the moon's power level and agility rolls high. If completely still, the bonus is doubled. The target's guard defense is increased against melee and range attacks, though it's unchanged against area attacks. When making an attack against targets that can't see you, their guard defense is reduced. You can now be the target of opportunity attacks unless the enemy can see you through. There's nothing about it going away. It is sustain persist, so as long as I concentrate, you know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's probably...
Yeah. Because, I mean, as long as it's sustaining it, it's just an addition to my defense. So the only thing that can break it is either I want to cast something else, or you have a move that specifically breaks concentration.
Yep.
Alright. So, I'm going to try to do
you can't even break concentration that way.
Really? There's nothing that, like, break the sustain?
You can only break it yourself, essentially.
Interesting.
A dispel magic could technically do it, probably, but it's pretty much most of it is on you.
All right, I'm gonna do it on me and Neo. So, all right, Neo.
You want to
set
roll
us
for
both
multi-target,
invisible.
or you want to do both, just free, invisible? You want to try to do multi-target and roll for it, like to take the chance, or do you want?
Oh yeah, I'll do multi-target. What happens to the ring if I fail?
You lose the spell slot.
Oh, I have one more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
So you want to roll for it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm assuming this is how this works. So I grab Neo's hand with both my hands, and then I whisper into it. Right?
Sure. You don't have any points into alteration or influence?
Nope.
Okay. Roll a d20 with advantage. I'm just making this up as we go.
Yeah.
So d20, 2 d20s, take the higher.
Oh, that one sucks. 20.
Oh, explode. Go.
Oh.
One more time. Oh, like, it works.
I whisper.
You actually only needed an 18, but...
Wait, really?
I just wanted to see the explosion.
Alright. And then once I do that...
Well, actually, in reality, you needed the 20, but I was going to make it a little bit easier.
Oh, okay. Well,
in case.
let's see. I blew it out of the water.
Yep, didn't even matter.
Alright, so we're both invisible now?
Yep. So you two are invisible, which means... What again? You get better evasion.
Better sneaking, guard against range, and -2 to guard for targets that can't see you. Alright. Now that we're invisible, I need you, Marcus and Roberto. I need you to take the flanks. They were both ranged characters, weren't they? Marcus and...
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, okay. And
If
then,
you want to, you could also just say that the 3 guys also have whatever
What?
half short bows, we'll say.
Oh, yeah, okay,
If you
secondary
want to.
weapons?
Sure.
Alright. And then you 3 chuckle fucks take over here, this position right here. Alright. So,
Like here? Or do you want to change that around?
oh, well, actually, so they're mostly focused on a battle right now, right? So I can move forward in the
These
line.
guys are, yes.
Yeah. So I guess I'll take the chance of...
And just so you know, it's like I said before, this is about 15. These are about 20 right now.
Yeah. I will actually move these guys a little closer to the line. So over here.
Okay.
Here.
Go ahead
If I'm
and roll.
successful, yeah.
Go ahead and roll stealth checks on this, because we're about to roll for initiative.
Yeah. Alright. So that is the case with these guys. Marcus. I don't
It's
know.
plus agility.
There's plus agility.
You're gonna have to look at the front side.
5.
So there's 2d6 added.
4.
And I'll give you advantage 1, so you can make it 3d6. So that's 1, 6. Reroll the 1. Okay, so it's 7, but reroll the 6 again. Okay, so that's 10 plus
6.
4 plus 5, so it's 15 total.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good for whichever one you
Oh,
just
that was
rolled for.
Marcus.
Alright, so Roberto.
Roberto, where
It's
you
probably
at?
a D10, I think.
Where's Roberto? Oh, there he is. He's a 5. Oh, no. He's a 4.
Yep, so D10. 1.
Right. I forgot what we used. He said the hundreds.
You could do that. There's another D10 there.
That was an actual thing now. So that's 8. 8.
Alright, so 9 with advantage. So maybe better. Okay, 9. Which one is Roberto? This one. Okay. He walks up and he kind of steps on a twig, but nobody, as far as Roberto is concerned, nobody else seems to have noticed yet.
Okay. And actually, I don't trust these motherfuckers, so they'll stand back.
They get advantage, just so you know.
Okay.
And they have 4 agility, so it'll be the same roll as Roberto.
Alright. Oh my god.
6.
So it's a D10 for them?
The first one. Right in front of you. The first one. Right there.
4.
With advantage.
Why am I? Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. 4. Jesus, for me.
So 10. Same situation. Nobody else immediately seems to notice them.
Alright.
At this time, we'll go ahead and roll for initiative, but you also notice more orcs coming out of tents and going towards the fight. So
I also
go
wanted to
ahead and roll
ask.
for initiative.
Okay, so we're doing. So I'm curious. I want to get these guys from here all the way over here.
From where?
From all here, all the way over here. Or I guess they can start here. It doesn't matter
We're
where.
rolling for initiative.
Alright.
I mean, we could start over here if you want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're rolling for initiative.
Because I thought stealth was like outside of that stuff. Alright, so the pawns.
These guys come out, but they don't even seem to notice you guys. At least not yet, especially while it's dark out. They are definitely immediately shifting their attention towards the splices.
Yeah, all that crazy stuff happening.
The splices are... These orcs, by the way, are definitely not very hardy orcs. They
Yeah.
seem to just be big in numbers type of units.
Good. That's what I want.
But these splices, even though there are 15 of the splices and like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 orcs, you get the feeling that the splices would still win.
Really? Okay.
At least for now. There
Alright.
could be more orcs, you just don't know.
No reason to compromise position just yet. At least until I get to the
These
giant.
guys into very specific squares.
Alright, nobody attack until we reach the giant. So the pawns are not going to attack. They're going to position themselves. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They'll be like this. Just one more even so when they actually attack. Alright, that's it.
Okay, next is the orcs. The orcs are going to immediately make their... I'll have them roll a perception check real quick. See if they notice you. Nope, they do not notice you. So they immediately shift all their attention towards these guys. 5, 10, 15,
Intruders!
25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next is Trog, the chieftain, who does not wake up to the commotion outside quite yet.
He's too good for that.
So he's still in his tent at the moment.
Alright.
It is now Marcus and Roberto. It's basically all... No, not all of you guys. Marcus, Roberto, and Neo. You could take that in any
Yeah, I
order
got
you
a
want
while to go for me. Alright. I literally have nothing to do except for Neo. They'll keep their positions. Well, actually, they get closer. Did all the... Do I know all the orcs are out? Obviously, I wouldn't know that.
to.
But
You
how
make
do
a
I
perception
suspect?
check.
Yeah, I was gonna say. 4. With it was perception for me is 7. 1d6.
7. Okay.
Oh, it's not. It's 2. It looked like a 7. 1.
So 5?
Yep.
Hard to say.
I don't know. I just don't see them in there anymore. All right.
You two are invisible, though.
I know.
You can also use your main action to do a second movement action. So you can cover a lot of land pretty quickly.
Okay.
Just so you know, this stream is rough terrain, technically.
So movement
it's
cost.
10 feet in the squares.
All right.
We'll just say it's 5 feet, so it's 10 feet to cut across.
1, 2, 3. How many I can move?
4. You can move 6. 4. So we'll say 5.
That ends it, right? Because of the cost extra. And then I can do a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'll move. 5.
Okay.
I'll move.
Alright. And then for Judith. Oh, well, Judith doesn't
I'm
have
not
to go
next.
yet.
Yeah.
Roberto and Marcus can still move.
I don't know. Fill a cabin move. I'll have them like over here, just in case if shit goes bad. And these pawns will be exposed. Alright, that's it.
Okay, that's it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Raven Splices get to go. And they are just going to mow down these orcs. Or not.
Go Raven Splices!
9 versus Orcs Guard is not a hit. I'll roll for each Raven Splice individually, I guess. 13 is a hit, but it doesn't quite kill any of them. And 16 is a hit, which still doesn't kill any of them technically. We'll say that these orcs that are in the middle are trying to fight them off, but they aren't really getting anything done, and the Raven Splices are just clawing at them and biting them, and just overall like dealing more damage to the orcs than the orcs have really done anything to them.
Yeah.
And it's now Judith's turn.
Alright, I will make it my way toward where Neo is.
Okay.
I guess I should be like right there.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see. And back to the top, which is pawns, if they want to do anything.
Okay. Actually, I'll try start moving too. Everyone keep moving slowly. Alright, let me go over here. 1, 2,
3, 4.
5, 6.
Is that it for them?
Yep.
Okay. Orcs are now going to go. Orcs are going to make attacks, which they have a might for, so. Attacks versus the Splice Ravens. Raven Splices. Whichever order I chose them to be in. Raven Splices, Splice Ravens. 14 versus 13. The Raven Splices take a little bit of damage, but the Raven Splices seem to be pretty hardy compared to the Orcs.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a little bit of damage from the Orcs is not really saying much. Ooh, they did a lot of damage on that roll. 27 versus Guard 13. Makes it so it's 15 over, right? No, 14 over. 14 over, which hurts this bundle of Raven Splices really badly. They're at 2 HP. 2 HP for those Raven Slices. The group of orcs just fucking like dogpiled them super hard. And the third set of orcs didn't really do much of anything. These orcs are going to go 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We put this guy on that rock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And that's the orcs' turns.
Alright.
Actually, since that other orc just made it to the Raven Slices, I'll go ahead and have him attack. Let's see. 13 versus Guard. 13. I don't know if I've ever decided whether or not defenders win ties. I'm gonna go with Dungeons and Dragons rules and say that armor, like guard, is the number you need to hit in order to hit.
Okay.
So these Raven Splices take a pelting of different clubs and axes and go down.
Good.
Strength in numbers, man.
Strength in numbers. Alright, so whose turn?
It is now Trog's turn. Roll perception check, see if he wakes up.
Don't wake up, Trog.
He doesn't have perception. He doesn't wake up yet.
Oh, he is a sleepy boy.
Pretty soon he'll probably be getting advantage. But it is now
I gotta get there first.
3 guys before the splices go.
Okay.
Marcus, Roberto, and Neo can all go before.
Alright, Marcus and Roberto. This is Marcus. So he'll go through here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he'll stay here actually.
Alright.
And then Neo will be making his way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As Neo passes here, you can say, Neo can say for sure that this tent is empty.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so where was I?
I think 4, 5, 6, I think.
Yeah. And then I was going to make a bonus action. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's not a bonus action to do the extra movement. It's your major action.
Oh, it's my major action. Okay. And that's it.
Okay. And now the Splice's turns. Ten versus guard 12 doesn't hit. 11 versus guard 12 doesn't hit. And 9 versus guard 12 doesn't hit. As this fight is going on though, and these ones died, you can hear more screeching coming from that farther than what's going on. And you get the sense that maybe more Raven Splices are coming up soon.
Okay.
And it is now Judith's turn.
Alright. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. That's it.
Okay. And well, it's also now the pawn's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You want these to follow along?
Yeah, just have them next to each other as much as they can. Alright.
No extra turns for them?
Nope. Oh, wait, yeah, they get bonus actions, you're right. Whatever, major action.
Yeah, they can do the extra move action if they want.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So like that.
Yep.
This would be them being running in formation, essentially.
I'm assuming they go like hut hut, all three of them at the same time every time they're moving.
You
Like,
could.
hut 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 hut.
If you want them to, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Again, they're idiots.
Alright, orcs turns. Orcs, happy in their triumphant battles against the Raven Splices, start attacking more.
Oh, their DM didn't believe that they would win. They better be excited.
18 versus guard 16. No, guard 13. Makes it 5 damage towards the Raven Splices. This group of orcs is also going to attack the same group of splices. Guard 8 or 8 damage to a guard 12 is nothing. These guys will move 1, 2, and attack. Explode the d20. So 20, it's 32 against guard 13, which is almost 20 points over. So these Raven Splices again get embodied super hard.
Sweet. This
And
fight's
now-
not going the way I thought it would be.
Boom. Yeah, it's not going the way I thought it'd go. And they get 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 attacks against that place. 125. 6 is nothing. 17 I'm pretty sure hits. Yep, 17 hits. 4. So 25, 17 both hit. 25 versus guard 13 is 12 points. And 17 versus 13 is 4 points damage. So these splices also go down.
Man, you were praising them. What happened?
Well, like I said, there are more coming still.
True. My numbers, huh? Alright.
And as that's happening, you can see these orcs are all focused in that direction still. It is now Judith's turn.
I feel like they're the actual village.
No, sorry, the orcs just went.
Yeah, it's
now
everyone
the
else
trio.
except for
Oh no, Trog has to see if he wakes up. Oh, he does wake up.
Damn it!
He's like, huh? What's going on? Huh? Who the fuck are you?
Well, he doesn't see us. Or if he rolls,
Well, he sees
will
these
see.
guys.
Yeah.
He wakes up, gets out of his tent. He's like, what's going on here? And he starts charging towards these guys, but stomping on you over at the same time. Go ahead and roll agility checks for Neo and Judith to see if they can
It's what I'm good at. I'll roll Judith first.
dodge.
19.
That works.
And then Neo also gets a D6,
6, I think.
yeah. 4.
I'll even give you advantage since you're invisible.
Okay. So I roll again with that, or wait for the D6?
No, you get the D. You have to reroll.
Oh, I'm making sure it's the D6 first. Agility 2 is a D10.
It's not a D10.
I thought Agility 2 was a D10.
Agility 2 is a D6.
Oh.
Roll 2 D6. You can take the higher.
3. 2. So 7.
You're able to just narrowly
Oh,
dodge
God.
out of the way of the giant. Neo tries to dodge out of the way, but ends up tripping the giant. Says, "Oh, what has happened?"
I feel like that's an advantage on me.
Yeah, it is. He's not a bright fellow.
No, clearly not. He somehow commanded his army.
Yeah. Well, he's persuaded them.
Oh, okay. Alright, who's there?
Trog just went, so now it's the trio. Marcus, Roberto, and Neo.
Alright,
And he still has invisibility, so he's just confused right now. He's technically knocked down, so
well, I'm gonna tell Neo, put a blade to his neck. We're gonna try to take him alive. Tell him he comes with us, and he won't get hurt.
go for it.
Wait, I'm gonna have to be Neo too?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, you're safe.
I mean, you're the one controlling the PCs, so
He's sucking his dick.
okay. What is Neo attempting to do?
Alright, Neo puts the blade up to his neck, and he's like, "You're surrounded." Oh, he never got his name.
No.
You're surrounded. You're gonna...
Actually, no. Yeah, you did. When you brought the other orc.
Oh, he told us? I don't remember.
Yeah, he said it. You asked what's in the big tent. He said our chieftain Trog.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Alright, Trog, you're coming with us. And you're not gonna make any fuss about it.
I think he was actually, if I remember correctly, this guy was actually at exactly 2 HP.
Yeah, I only healed
Because
him
you had him down to 1, and then you healed him for 1 or something.
Yeah.
Or something insane like that.
I only promised full healing if you cooperated. Alright,
So far, he's cooperated.
so I guess I'm trying to, like, threaten him. Not provoke. That'd be attacking. But I want him to be compliant because he's so close.
Alright, tell me now. Does Neo take a more diplomatic approach or a more forceful approach? Or, like, not forceful, I should say, but like,
Interrogative approach?
No. Does Neo want to try and talk his way out of this, or try and hold him down, essentially, while talking to him?
Well, I just
What is
want
he
him to, he wants
focusing
me to
more
come. I want him to come with me.
But does he want to try and be more persuasive, or does he want to try and drag him along, essentially, is what I'm saying?
I think it's a good middle line. I'd say I press the blade closer.
I know, you can only choose one.
Oh.
As your,
What
as
is
your die
this?
roll.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes more sense. Persuasive in the sense that I press that blade pretty close to the neck that I draw a little bit of blood.
Alright, roll a presence check.
Okay.
Which
that
I don't
makes
know
more
if he
sense.
has.
He probably doesn't. He does not. I wanted to be Judith, but I can't. It's not my turn.
I mean, you could wait until your turn. It's only the splices between you and Trog.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. And the other orcs, technically, but yeah.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then fuck what Neo's doing. I reverse all those actions.
Okay.
except for the tripping part, which was not my doing.
Right, yeah. No, Trong is confused by this whole thing.
He just has these 3 people pointing bows
guys,
and arrows.
These guys are just confused. Like, what do you want us to do?
Give it a bit, man. Give the rest of the people their turn. Oh wait, no, these people are gone.
Marcus and Roberto and the Hans all get to go, I'm pretty sure. No, Marcus, Roberto, and Neo. Hans don't get a turn yet.
5, 6. I'm gonna keep Roberto there.
Alright.
Alright.
Keep Marcus over there.
Yeah.
Or, no, Roberto over
yeah.
there, Marcus.
Yeah.
And you're not going to do anything with Neo for this turn? If you
Uh,
want to, you can hold an action.
well, he was prone, right? Because he tripped? Or
He is prone.
did he get prone in his attempt to dodge and him laying down tripped him?
No.
Okay,
No.
so he's good.
I mean, he was, but you could stand
Yeah.
above if you're not planning on moving him.
No, I'm not moving him. What does Neo have?
You can make up some simple equipment for them if you want to. I didn't feel like going through every single thing and making like 5 different character sheets.
No, I get it. I'll figure something out there. But I want to try to do stun. Neo will try to do stun on him.
Okay. So you take Neo takes his sword and tries to bash him in the head with his pummel. Go ahead and roll a Bane attack against him. Figure out what stun is against. Probably might versus guard.
There we go. All in the back. It
And
is
what is the
might
power
versus
level?
toughness.
And what is the power level?
His power level is not listed.
No, the power level of stunned.
Oh, it's level 4.
4? Okay, so it's might versus toughness and you need to exceed by 4 points.
Okay. Also, this Bane has special rules for boss NPCs.
Okay.
Here, I don't know. He counts as a boss NPC, but just in case. All right.
Where? Okay.
It's too slow.
Okay, I got it. So you go ahead and roll D20 plus a D10, I think, for him.
He's a 5, yeah. A 1.
He's might 5.
Yeah.
I thought he was might 4.
This is 5.
Alright, then 2d6.
Good. 4. 1. Man, you suck, Neo.
Yeah. Neo tries to take the pummel and bash him in the head, but it doesn't do enough to daze him. And he's like, what the heck? And he just stands back up. Or he's like getting ready to stand back
Yeah,
up.
okay. Well,
You
that
want to
was
skip that
okay.
3 turns and go straight to the splices now?
Yeah.
Alright. A new group of splices enter the battlefield.
I mean, they put their swords on just in case.
Alright. And the Raven Splices are going to make their claw attacks. Orcs have guard 12. Number 1 misses. Number 2 hits. Guard 12. That's 5 over, so this guy dies. Or that group of orcs die, I should say. And 11 versus guard 12 doesn't hit. And it is now Judith's turn.
Alright, Judith. We'll get on top of him.
Okay. As she does.
Right
So
on his face.
face. Oh shit.
Alright.
It's not working out.
It's fine.
Okay. She gets on top of him.
Alright, now listen, you big ugly brute. You're coming with us. We've got several people here ready to take you down. I don't care how ugly and how big you are, you ain't taking all of us. So you act nicely, and you come with us, and after this little fight, whatever the hell is going on over there, you're gonna disband your orcs, and you're gonna leave this mountain. You got that? I'm still invisible, by the way.
Presence, persuasion, or presence or persuasion, whichever one you want.
I will definitely do presence.
Okay. 1.
Is that a 1? Fuck me. And then 1d6.
Should be 2d6.
Oh, it's just 1.
You have a might 5.
I have 2 in presence.
Oh, presence. Yeah, 1d6. My bad. I was thinking might.
5.
Okay. You say all that, and Trog says, "Who are you?" And he just starts standing back up. Continuing to stand back up for 6 turns. It's now the pawn's turns.
Alright. Well, I call up the pawns as that happens. He's like, he ain't budging! Take him on! And the pawns will,
We got short bows and short swords, which are all finesse weapons.
they'll do short swords.
Okay. So make 1 attack roll, but with advantage 5, because you got 5 friendlies surrounding him.
He's prone still, right?
Yeah. So advantage 6.
14.
Okay. So, but it's D10, so 7 D10s, you take the highest one.
I better have a good chance. I don't know what this is it. Oh, 0.
Here's a D10, here's a D10.
Hey, I got it.
Just fine, whatever. You can roll them all.
6.
You don't have to roll them all one at a time.
7, 5.
So that's 7 so far. 7 is still the best so far. You get to roll 3 more. Alright, 10.
Yep.
So, explode the 10. So 12 plus 1. No, 14.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 14 is 28. Versus. You want to do damage? You're attacking, right?
Yeah, can I focus a body part? Like hack his legs?
I mean, you could say that you do. It doesn't really make much of a difference.
Doesn't make much of a difference. Alright,
Yeah.
Attack.
Alright. The 3 pawns for the first time in your since you've worked with them, starting to finally collaborate as a team.
They're getting
and
better.
actually stabbing vital points into the hill giant, and the hill giant starts freaking out like. Roar! There's now orcs and then Trog. Orcs, hearing that their chieftain is being attacked, are going to split some of their attention toward you guys. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
5, 10, 15, 20,
15. Alright, so these 3 orcs are going to attack the Raven Claws.
Their names are just gonna change constantly.
Every time. What is the Raven's places? I almost said Hag Raven then.
Jesus.
Guard 13.
The Raven slashing. Raven splicing.
13
Hash
versus
slinging.
22. What is 13? What is 22 minus 13?
That would
9?
be
No, 9?
a number.
9. 9. From 16 health, so they're at 7. This one, I should have used your dice. Whatever. This one's at 7 HP. So 13 guard. Yep. 13 guard does 3 damage, which means they're at 13, which is unfortunate because I don't want to give them a d20. So 13 for that Raven. And that one's this. And these 3 are going to...
Hey, were you around dogs?
What?
Today.
What?
Around dogs.
No.
I don't know why. My allergies flared up when we got here. How dare you?
I haven't written anything extra down for the orcs. I'm just gonna say they take their extra major action and run up to you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So they used up all their actions. It is now Trog's turn. He's going to stand up. And he's going to attack your pawns. Or one of your pawns. Oh, I was about to say, there's no way that's Trog. Oh, shoot. Okay. Do you have bolster?
Yeah, I
right
do.
there? Let me see real quick. Because I don't remember what it does. Jesus. Trog is going to take a swing with his great club. Basically, like, from his tent, you should have seen, I should have described this before, but he, like, out of his tent, he's also, like, carrying this giant, like, it's basically just a tree, but it's, like, carved into a shape of a club.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
But it's basically like a tree. And he swings down at this guy.
There goes the pawn, finally. He's gonna die.
D20 plus... What the fuck is another D8? 2D8. I'll let you see this pawn's demise.
Yeah.
18, 24. What is the pawn's guard?
Pawn's guard is a whopping
It's only like 12.
12.
That pawn's dead for sure.
Describe this gruesome death.
Basically, it's just like really. It's like cartoon Deadpool-esque.
He just
It
slams
just
down.
slams down, and then as he lifts it up, it's just a gush of blood being picked up with
Oh, Christ!
it. It's just completely smashed in the gelatin.
Jesus Christ!
Actually, you know what? Since when this orc comes by, since you're invisible, he doesn't notice you. I'll let you go ahead and take an attack of opportunity with Neo.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
that's
bird
what-
moving around. Okay.
He's moving past to go after these guys.
Alright.
So go ahead and make an attack with Neo.
That's a 6. And then
2d6.
5.
So 11.
4.
Do you get advantage when you're invisible or no?
Something about that.
They get minus guard, I think.
Advantage to high, +2 to guard against range amount attacks, and -2 to guard with target.
Minus 2 to guard.
Yeah.
What did you roll? What was your total?
It was 4, 5, and 6, so it's 15.
Okay, yeah, that kills him then. With his minus 2 to guard. That
Neo, when he passes, he just slashes the nape of the neck, cutting his spinal cord.
He just goes.
Whoop! No, he just placed a banana on the floor. That's what happened. He slipped and died.
But he's mirrored. Okay. When that happens, Trog and also both of the other.
Oh, they're not going
Orcs.
for him?
These ones are, but they didn't because they had to use their major action to get up there.
Oh.
But as the orcs run up, Trog and this one gets decapitated out of nowhere. Trog looks confused. All of them look really confused. All right, let's see. Trog just destroyed one, so now it's Marcus, Roberto, and Neo.
Okay.
This one's dead. Replace this with.
I'll start with Roberto. He'll run out. 2, 3. How many feet is he tall again?
What's his agility?
I don't want to move. I want to shoot.
What's his agility?
That is a whopping 4.
He gets 50 feet to
Okay.
attack without advantage or without disadvantage.
And how much is each tile? Is what I was asking.
Oh, 5 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice.
I can shoot up to 10 tiles.
Yep. All right, we're good. He shoots that orc.
Alright.
Comes out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give you advantage on the attack roll since you are still hidden from everybody. He is in particular.
8.
And
what's the rolls he does?
rolls 2d10s. You take the higher. That's a 10. So 18. Reroll the d10 for explosion.
9.
So 18 is 27 versus the orc's guard, which is really low.
Man, I'm just mowing him down.
You know what you did? You did the TF2 sniper. You know how he has the bow and arrow? If you get a headshot, it just decapitates the head and sticks he just like goes flying and sticks onto a tree.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
And all of a sudden
Roberto.
Trog looks over here and he sees Roberto over there like, oh fuck.
Across the river, his weakness.
Yep. Well, it's like a small creek. We'll say.
Yeah. It's like 30,000 feet deep though. Marcus's turn. Neo's turn too, right?
Yep, Neo gets to go. And Marcus. Neo and Marcus still have a turn.
Alright, actually Neo's gonna go over there and slash this one.
Okay. With invisibility, does he get attack opportunities when you run away or no?
No. Pretty sure I said no. Where was it? That's very. You cannot be the target of opportunities.
Alright, cool.
Unless the enemy can see you through non-visual means.
That's fine. So you run up. You're flanking with them, so I'll give you advantage on the attack roll.
11.
3d6. Take the highest two.
1. 3. 4.
Alright, so that's 18. And that is enough to take this guy. Take your sword and you stab him straight through the spine as it comes up. And you just kind of push him to the side over.
Hell yeah. Alright.
These orc numbers are dwindling quickly. And Shog is very confused at what's going on, while these other orcs are just completely focused on the Raven Claws.
And honestly, I'm pretty terrified of Raven whatevers at this point. Raven Splices, Raven Claws.
Did Marcus go yet or no?
No, I did that instead of Marcus. So Marcus gets to go. He's gonna shoot Trog.
Okay. Make an attack.
2.
Okay. Plus his agility. I think it's 2d6.
It's 5, so 6.
6 will explode.
1.
Explode the 6.
3.
6. That's 12 total.
That's probably not.
And where's Trog's? Nope, Trog's guard is 14. So you shoot an arrow and it sticks into his like thigh, and you think you did damage, but then he just like kind of like shrugs it off and rips it out. It seems to be pretty thick skinned.
Thick thighs.
Yeah, thick skin.
No, just thick thighs. Alright.
And it is now the Splice's turns. They're going to go and attack. I don't remember what these are here for. Do you remember what these were here for?
You moved him as replacements. They were health. They were definitely tracking health, weren't they? I don't actually know.
This one and these two are tracking health.
I have no idea what those are for. Maybe you rolled them. Was that the Trog's dice along with the other dice?
Oh yeah, it was. You're right. Raven Splice's attack from my left to my right.
Oh, jeez. I saw it.
So 38. Oh yeah, for sure this one's dead.
I feel like we have to get out before the Raven Slices win this war. this miniature war. This battle.
7 is a miss against the orc. And 14 does 3 damage. So this orc is actually not even dead yet. This orc is hanging on by a thread right now. 2 health for the orc. I should probably move this out of the Okay, and now it's Judith's turn.
Okay. Okay,
As the splices end their turn, you can kind of hear them. It sounds like they're communicating in something or about something. You're not entirely sure what they're saying though.
Okay.
Actually, also after this one goes, this one will move over to flank this guy as well.
Okay.
Just so I don't forget that. Sounds like they're communicating about something, but it's hard to say because you don't understand the language they're speaking.
I'm gonna do disarm on him.
Okay. What is the roll? Something versus something.
It'd be might versus guard.
Okay. And what is the power level you need?
The power level I need is 3.
Alright, so you need to roll 3 over versus guard. Go for it. Just roll your normal might.
13. And that's D6, right?
Yep.
4.
Well, it's 2d6 because it's might.
6.
So, well, 26 or 23 is enough, so that's fine. Rolling higher and higher doesn't really do anything.
And I'm
for
going to move it
Bates.
max distance, which is 15 feet.
Okay, so his sword, or no, sorry, his great club will represent with this die. Actually, no.
You have it. You have the thing to do this with. We've proven this.
Which way do you want it to fly? I think you get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can place it 15 feet away from whichever direction you want.
It'll be 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's fine. He takes up these 4 squares. Okay, so.
So, 5, 10, 15. Behind the pawns.
Okay. When you do that, he looks pissed off at you. Oh, in your direction. He still can't really see you.
Alright.
Can he make direct attacks against you since you're invisible?
I think he does. He just gets a disadvantage.
Alright.
Let me see. Where'd it go? Visible. The target gains advantage according to the if still this bonus is doubled. The target's guard defense is increased against melee. I mean, it just says his defense is increased.
Yeah, okay. It's the pawn's turns now.
Yeah. Alright. So
Technically, one of the pawns is not on him, so you want to move it on him, or do you want to...
Oh, is he really not? Yeah, move that one on him.
Which side do you want him on? Over
Left.
here? Your left or my left?
My left.
Okay. So now I have 3 people on him, so if you want to attack, you get advantage 3. Or sorry, advantage 2. I think I messed that up earlier.
Okay. So I'll do attacks on him.
Okay. Short
Straight up.
sword. Plus agility.
17. Yeah, 17.
Plus agility.
Plus agility, which was D10s.
Is there agility 4?
Yeah.
Then yeah, D10.
3.
Well, you get advantage 2, so yeah, 2 more D10s.
10. 1.
5.
5.
So 17 plus 5 is 22. Versus guard 14, which is 8 over, so you do 8 points of damage. The giant is starting to look rough. He's starting to get scratches, like big gashes, and had an arrow stuck in his leg, even though the arrow technically didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But he's starting to get develop some pretty bad, gnarly scars.
Okay.
Trog is actually going to make his boss edge action.
Oh shit.
So what's cool about bosses in this game is that they can actually take extra actions as boss edge, which is equal to their boss. Or I think it's probably not quite like that, but essentially since he's a level 1 boss, he gets 1 edge. So he gets to take any one action anywhere in the initiative order that isn't on his own turn.
Okay, so he gets to interrupt.
Yeah. Well, not interrupt. He just inserts himself anywhere else within the initiative order. So he's gonna go ahead and make an attack against one of the other small guys.
Okay, without a club.
I mean, the club didn't really do much. Getting rid of the club. Getting rid of the club did make it so that way he doesn't get advantage on his attack roll. But other than that, it doesn't really do much. I actually forgot to get an advantage on his last attack roll anyways. 7, 14, 19. What's the pawn's guard?
12.
Rears his arm back. Boom! Right into him. Doesn't kill him. No, wait. 19 minus 12 is 7. It does kill him.
It absolutely does kill him. He just
smashes him right in the
punches,
bridge of his nose. And the guy goes flying back.
Damn, the pawns just came into their own
Yeah,
and they're just dying.
That was his boss turn. And it's now... Oh, the pawns already went. So he did his boss edge right after pawns, so now it's orcs' turns. The orcs are going to attack the harpies, as usual. Which I think is a D. Yeah. Ooh, pretty decent. 22 versus... We'll say the far left raven. 13. 22 versus 13 is 9. This orc takes his machete-like sword and slashes down on the raven splice and takes it down. Orc number 2 takes his machete-like sword, it slashes down on the raven splice, but completely misses. So it is now Trog's turn. Trog is going to make another attack on this guy. Again, without advantage.
He's just recovering. Not even recovering. He's still terrified by what he witnessed.
Dude, I'm throwing all my dice around. And I can know
There's 2 right here.
Oh my god. These rolls, man. Yeah. No, this guy, he just he picks up like a rock as you see in this picture and just fucking slams it down through the top of the guy. Basically nails him into the ground.
Well, they were brave souls.
They were. And he's going to go ahead and run for his weapon, which I'm going to let you take the attack of opportunity. But he's going to run to pick up his weapon.
Guard -2, baby.
Okay. -2. Okay.
12.
Plus 2d6.
6. 3. 3.
Alright, so that's 24. Versus that, you deal 12 points of damage to him. He's looking real bad, man. He's down to single digits. I have no clue where he was. We'll just say he was there. Makes sense. Bumped into Marcus. Alright, Trog is looking pretty rough, man. He's starting to panic. Shit. Can he even do anything on his boss edge turn? It's now the trio's turn. Marcus, Roberto, and Neo.
Alright. Alright, so Neo just runs up to him.
Okay.
And slashes.
Alright. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Right at the belly. 12. And with his might 5. 2d6s or what?
Yeah, 2d6.
1. One.
He's alive!
-2 to guard.
He's alive!
Okay.
He takes 3 damage. He's at 3 health.
I was about to ask. It's 30, isn't it?
On your next attack, all you need to do is match his guard and you kill him, technically. Just so you know. Because in this game, no matter what, you deal at least 3 damage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright.
Oh, jeez. He's gonna make his boss edge turn now and attack Neo.
Damn it.
Make a blind attack against Neo. He does have his great club back. So he gets advantage on the attack roll.
Alright. +3 guard for me. So it would be 15 plus 3, so we get 18.
It's not looking good for a hero.
Damn it.
No, it's not that bad. He's gonna live. That's 26 versus your guard.
18.
So that's 8 points of damage to Neo.
Okay, so...
If you want. Oh, and because he actually rolls 5 above, he also has the ability to invoke provoke on him. But I don't remember that off the top of my head. It probably doesn't really do anything.
provoke right here.
Provoke. 6, disadvantage to me any attack rolls that does not include the giant. So right now, basically, Neo is provoked to attack the giant.
Damn it, Neo. You idiot.
It doesn't even matter at this point because you're just gonna focus fire the giant.
Yeah.
All right, that was Trog's boss edge turn. So now Marcus and Roberto can still go.
All right. Marcus unleashes a shot, an arrow. He knocks it. He shoots it. 15.
Natural 15. That's
Yeah.
fine. You already did enough to get him. It was towards him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, toward
He
Neo.
takes the arrow. He takes his arrow and he breathes in. He's trying to make sure he doesn't shoot Neo. And he takes the arrow and points it at his head.
Right between the eyes. Yep.
Falls down.
Yeah. All right.
It's now Roberto's turn. There is still some action going on up there. Just so you know, whoever survives on this, you're gonna have to. Well, you don't necessarily have to go up against them, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah. All right. So, are we still in combat?
mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. This guy's dead.
We'll leave his body there. I got plans.
Okay.
All right. Roberto's gonna make his way as fast as possible.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you want to use major action to do an extra dash?
Oh, actually, you know what? He should go back and get this guy. Alright, that's it for now. Can he move again, or is the action to pick him up?
He has to dash to get there.
Oh, okay, then yeah, stay there.
He hasn't moved a bunch, by the way. He's pretty, what's the word? He's pretty, I can't think of the word.
Stationary.
Sure.
Sure.
I was, the word I was thinking is obedient, but that's not what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
But he's just kind of, he's following direction,
Okay.
essentially.
Alright. But too healthy, can't walk. Well, we have it tied up right now.
Yeah, he's tied up. He can't even really move. He could probably try and, slide away, but he's not even going to bother.
Okay.
He figures being, obedient.
Yeah, we'll get him alive.
Yeah, keep him alive.
Alright. Sounds good.
Alright, that was, Roberto.
Mm-hmm.
Vito already went. Marcus got the kill. So now Splice's turns. Splices are going to make their attacks against the orcs. That first one definitely kills the orc. Second one, this one will also run up when that happens. Second one kills the orc.
Jesus Christ.
This is 10 raven slices total, by the way.
Okay.
5 each. Just so you know. And when that happens, they're gonna run their way towards you.
Yeah, but
4, 5, 6. That one already moved.
well, they don't see us specifically us.
Yeah, yeah. But he knew there was something coming on this way.
Yeah.
And you can't really see behind this tent, so he doesn't know going this way would be more effective. It's just this is what seems to be the quickest route to whatever was going on.
All right.
Here.
So. Whose turn is it? Judith?
Yeah, Judith.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and scratch out all the dead people.
Yeah. I got it.
So Judith.
Alright, we gotta go cut off his head.
Oh wait, the pawns are dead too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
Gotta go cut off his head.
You cut off his head.
Yep. Slice right off, I grab it.
So that was one. Was that 4 or 3?
That was way less than that. Oh no, it was 4, yeah, it was like 4. I don't remember where exactly, but it couldn't have been more than that.
It was like 1, 2, 3. We'll say 3. And then you take an action to chop his head off.
And can I somehow shout to Roberto all the way over there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 13. Where's my perception again? 1d6. 6. 6. 4.
6, 12, 16 plus 13 is 29. As you're running away, you take a peek back into the tent, and there's definitely a glimmer.
Yeah,
inside that tent that catches your eyes.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
A big pile of glimmer.
Yeah. I wanted to take a peek in that tent, but I'm really scared of the Raven's places. And that wasn't the mission. Although that is technically the mission because I promised a lot of money.
Raven's places at this moment can't really see you. I tried to get you to do this so badly. It's up to you, though.
I see that and I shout to
Obviously,
Neo.
you chop his head off.
I shout to Neo. There's your money right there in the tent. Take it if you like.
It's Marcus, Roberta's, and Neo's turn.
Yeah. I can't get her accent down again.
I thought you were doing just fine.
Was I? I don't know. I feel like I'm off. It's in the tent, Neo.
I don't think anyone cares that much.
I do.
Okay.
As for us, we're gonna make our way back down. We need this head. Roberto! I point at Roberto from a distance. To pretty much this way, which sounds like it was west according to the cardinal directions he set up. Westward down, so southwest. We're gonna make our way down back to town. We gotta make it quickly. Looks like we got a new enemy. And so now it's their turns. And I'm gonna base Neo's greed on a dice roll.
Whatever you want, man. Make up your challenge ratings, make up your whatever you want the roll to be against.
I mean, it could just
You want to
coin
do
flip.
You want to do his I'm just gonna set this up for you, I guess. Make a will check.
Alright, so
I mean, you can make up the CR because it's not up to me to choose what
he's
he
at
does.
7 health. And I want to stay invisible. I want to keep him invisible too.
Here's an example of what challenge ratings to choose from based on what you want the difficulty to be.
$15.
Well, you don't have to go with exact numbers. You can pick something in between those. It's just those are like suggestions. Or if you want it to be 15.
Actually, Marcus was the more greedy one, wasn't he? Or no, Roberto. Or Marcus. Marcus was.
Marcus was the one that was inclined to help out because of money. Because of the money. He was the one that you didn't agree on any specific deal with yet.
Alright, so I'm going to do 15 for both of them. No, actually for him I'll do it actually higher because he's damaged. Neo's damaged as hell.
Do you want it to be 15 or lower and they go for it, or 15 or higher and they go for it?
15 or higher. But like, I guess it's willpower, right? So if you're weak in will, then
Yeah.
so be lower. So
You can say 10.
Yeah.
Could, if you want to.
For Marcus, let's do from his health 7. 7 or lower, because he's hurt.
7 or lower, he goes for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Okay, he goes for it.
Marcus.
I'm sorry, he doesn't go for it. My bad.
It's 15 or lower.
Okay.
7.
So how do you want them to move?
Alright. Well, he's just going to come with me. So he's moving westward as well. But Marcus here, practically the entire thing's left is Marcus. Marcus goes, well, shit. I was promised pay. Well, he's also country, it turns out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Make one more perception check for just the group. Just make it regular D20. 4. Okay. Oh, he walks in. Yeah, and he just sees like a whole giant bundle of stuff.
Was he sleeping on gold?
There we go. No, he was sleeping on a regular like
Oh,
a hay bed. But he just has like the whole like treasure hoard with him, essentially. I'll tell you at a quick glance, he just sees a big pile of money. Mostly what looks to be silver and copper, but there are definitely like a sizable amount of gold and platinum. He also sees a small bundle of gems on an end table, and he also sees an hourglass on that same end table. And the kind of neat thing about the hourglass is that it's got like there's like a skull on the top part of the hourglass, and the bottom part is just kind of like the regular base, but it's like a sand timer essentially still. It seems to just be like chilling. Like the sand is not going down or anything. It's just chilling.
Interesting. Okay.
And then as you walk up to him, I should have mentioned this before, but I forgot he had this. But he also is on his head. He was wearing a giant like crown, kind of essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also got like deer's antlers just sticking out from the top.
Okay, so make some metal and the antlers.
Yeah, it's just kind of a neat looking.
Well, that
piece.
stays on it. I took it with me.
Okay.
Actually, is there no rings on his fingers? Nothing like that.
No.
All right.
The crown, when in quotations, is like the only ornamental piece he's wearing.
Will we say that Marcus has a sack?
Sure.
All right,
He has a
sack.
backpack or something. Yeah.
He definitely grabs some of the coins, but he definitely wants to grab the hourglass and rubies and shit.
Okay. I mean, you can carry it all at once.
Okay, he does that. He
Okay.
sacks the place. Goodbye, Troy. No, we burn it. I have a lighter. Every
I want
character.
to keep this part because it has the treasure on it.
Okay. Every character that dies, we burn it. The Pawns card is getting burned tonight. They were so brave.
Boss level 1, 40 HP. But you guys had 7 people, so
Yeah.
boss level 1 is not very hard against 7 level 1 characters.
No, but it was a fun fight. Alright.
So here are the treasures. Once you get home and actually collect everything, I'll let you figure out how you want to distribute it all.
Okay, so does he make it out? Or what's going on here?
Yeah, he's at the end of his turn, he's still bundling everything up. He has to take a full turn
Okay.
to get in there and like everything that he sees that looks worth something, he quickly shoves into his bag.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of his turn.
Yep. Did Roberto go?
Roberto will be making his way that way if he does.
Okay, Judith's turn.
Oh, no, Roberto was before Marcus.
Oh,
He did
sorry,
that.
the Splice's turn, not Judith.
Yeah.
Splice's your turn.
I will give you a heads up. I don't know if you noticed. I am carrying a head, so they do just see a floating,
Yeah.
floating head.
Well, as they get closer, they start to notice you because it's not perfect invisibility.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
I guess I didn't even see Marcus going to 10.
I'll make a roll perception check to see whether or not it sees Marcus. It actually gets something for its perception. 14 is a tough call. I should have decided on this number beforehand.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check for Marcus.
2.
It's plus agility.
So 5. So D6.
2d6, yeah.
2. 2.
Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely sees him. He's gonna run over here. This one is focused more on Marcus right now. Like the 5, the group of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this group is going towards the floating head. Alright. And that's for them.
Alright.
Actually, don't the Raven Spices do something?
So it's everyone else's turn?
Yep. Judith starts if you want to go to specific turn order.
Oh, man.
At the beginning of the order, actually, well, Judith is at the end of the order, so go ahead and make Judith's turn first. And then at the beginning of the order, go ahead and roll another perception check for the group.
I'm having a dilemma here. I don't know if I want to leave Marcus for dead. Those orcs were weak, but that's a lot of people. Ooh, I got it. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so tell me how this reads. Teleport the target to any unoccupied space within 5 feet per movement attribute score, as long as you can naturally see the destination. So it's 5 per movement. And it's not 5 feet specifically, it's 5 feet per something.
You don't have teleport, though.
The ring does.
You already used 2 uses.
God damn it, I forgot, I failed.
Is teleport power level 3?
Yeah, it is. Alright. I forgot about that. It's alright.
Yeah.
I thought I was being smart there. Alright. Next best thing. Can I move after an major action?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a barrier, a damaging one, on.
Alright, roll for barrier first.
Okay. 5. Never is a good roll for this one.
Nope.
And then it's creation. 1d8. 7. And 5.
That's 12. What's the power level?
It's 3.
Doesn't hit.
Alright.
You attempt to cast a spell, and in your
I'm no longer visible.
panic, you fumble the spell, and you're unable to cast the spell in a moment's notice.
We gotta go, Neo. I know we need that money, but I think we do a lot better if we're alive. Yeah, we're gonna run.
Okay.
We leave Marcus behind, but I will fight as Marcus till the last.
Alright. You're gonna just run this way?
Yeah, out the battle.
And alright, so that's your turn? That's Judith's turn?
Yeah.
Alright, roll a perception check for the group. At the top of the round.
17.
You hear voices coming from this direction that you're starting to run towards, and what sounds like footfalling, like coming towards you guys. But they don't seem to be right there with you yet.
Alright.
It is now Marcus, Roberto, and Neo.
Well, Neo runs. Too. Can you try to...
So messed up. What does Roberto do?
Roberto's actually from the town, so Roberto's coming to help out Marcus. He thinks it's pretty fucked up.
Marcus is technically not from the town, though. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah!
Marcus was like he's another adventurer, essentially.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's all can move, right?
I mean, you could
Because it's double.
10, 11, 12, if you want to.
Oh, yeah, I have more movement. I forgot.
12, that's it.
Oh.
6 and 6. If that would be that'd be movement and a bonus to movement. So you don't have any actions with Roberto.
Okay. I will say Judith, as soon as she heard the people coming toward them, said, "Shit!"
Okay. Neo and Marcus. Neo moved. Is there anything else you can do?
You move again. The opposite direction this time. No.
I mean, do you want them to be off the board right now?
No, actually. Makes me want to do Judith's turn kind of again, but...
I mean, you could go back. Well, I guess we can't really go back on Judith's turn.
No, it's all good. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do for now.
Well, Marcus.
Marcus' turn?
Yep. He's in the same order, the group order.
4.
You can run.
3, 4. Yeah, he runs out with the treasure.
Alright.
We're all gonna try to do it, I guess. Except for Roberto went the other way.
Okay. As you're running down this way, we'll go ahead and remove these 3 people off for now. Actually, we'll keep them there. We'll say that they're not on the board, but we'll keep them there for now, just in case. If anything. But as you're running by, you suddenly see... You remember those tree folk creatures you saw?
Yeah.
You see another group of them running up. And it's 2 groups of 10. And they're kind of running past you as you're running up to them.
They were driving.
And they get to here with their double dash.
Okay. So they were playing double dash?
They had to just keep running up in order to get to them. And I guess I'll roll for their turn real quick. In case you want to do. I'm losing all my dice. They are at turn 18 on the turn order.
Excuse me.
18. T for true.
Come on, D for Dryad.
because they're technically not dryad.
Oh, okay.
Just a placeholder piece.
Alright.
Splices go. Since you just went with the trio, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this, we'll consider this guy as terrain. So.
Yeah, he's big enough.
15. She can't run past. Go eat it. 20, 25. 10,
Did you go left
15,
a little bit? Yeah, alright.
20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll do 30 there. So these are 10 tree folk each, and these are 5 raven splices each. Just so you know. The raven splices are going to make an attack towards the tree people. I think it's a D10 for them. Yep. Alright. Never mind. These raven splices are going to actually instead start shouting in their language that you don't understand, and you can actually see them doing hand gestures.
Oh no.
Yeah. Which you didn't know that they could do before, but you definitely recognize that they're definitely working on something magical now. So. Toughness, which is not very high. Okay, yeah, that definitely works. This group here of these tree folk people that you're seeing are all of a sudden starting to like get really sick and nauseous looking, as if like they just got like some sort of food poisoning. And this one here is going to attempt to cast a spell. Versus toughness, which does hit. This one, or the group over here on this side, all of a sudden you notice like some of them are just like going, like looking around at like frantically as if something strange is happening. You can't really tell what.
The tree folk?
Yeah. Tree folk are now going. Actually, you can make your turn as Judith if you want to.
Alright, well, I shout. I don't know what in the hell is happening up in these mountains. All I know is that the only people are those tree people over there that seem to be on our side. So, Neo, Marcus, you make your way back to town. Warn them. Me and Roberto, we gotta save these tree people. So,
Neo and Marcus, you want them out of the...
Yeah, I want them out.
You run up. We'll say you get back to about here as your first 30 feet of movement.
Can I throw the head at one of them?
If you want to. It does have antlers on it. You might get a lucky shot.
I will do... a barrier.
Your best move.
Yeah, I'll get it down this time, baby.
You want to put it on one of the Raven's places? Or you want to put it in between?
It's 5 feet in diameter, right, or so, something like that.
Yeah. You can always attempt to make it bigger, but you get disadvantage on the rules.
I'll do it over here on this one's right under these.
What do you want the barrier to do?
Damage.
Okay.
Here we go. This is it. This first successful barrier casting.
Plus a D8.
20, baby!
Alright, that's an auto success.
Alright, let's see how much more successful.
It doesn't matter.
No, got it.
That's D12. That's a D8.
22.
22. Well, you'd also re-roll the 20, so.
13.
Alright, so it's an auto success, as I said earlier.
Just want to make sure I,
You cast a barrier back here at power level what?
It's all give you 3.
3, which you can choose one, and you want damaging.
Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I don't have access to the rest of the power levels, even though I went so over.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, damaging. So
you want to
1d4.
put it on him?
Yeah, right under that group.
Okay. So you have like a.
Yeah, do this.
You have like a. What do you call it? You have like a bane, or like a, not a bane, like a smite coming down from the sky, as if a god is granting you some damage, extra damage,
Okay.
as it's just constantly smiting down. What is the damage? Read out the damage portion to me.
Damaging. Creatures who end a turn within or enter automatically suffers indicated damage.
End the turn, so it's gonna be a little bit before it gets to their turn. But the tree folk are now gonna go since Judith just went. Alright, this fight may not even matter.
The tree folk are overpowered.
Give me the Banes real quick. The whole list of Banes right there on the table. What is that one?
Stun. I don't need it
I don't
anymore.
need that. Oh, these cards suck. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, this doesn't even matter then. Here. All these ones here that are struck with some sort of sickening are going to, first of all, they're going to attempt to, can they actually attempt to resist the beam? I don't know if that's a major action or a minor action. Oh, that's a move action. Okay. They're going to attempt to resist the bane that they've been stricken with.
Okay.
The sickened ones resist the bane, so they are no longer sick feeling. And the ones that are looking around confused don't seem to have been resisting their bane yet. But these ones that were sickened are now going to just immediately like chant out some word in like unison. You see 10 of these tree folk creatures just like wave their hands around in a circle and then clap. And as they clap, they shout out like a single word that you don't understand. And all of a sudden, all of these just fall down.
Jesus.
Just like crumple down to the ground as if they'd fallen asleep, not necessarily as if they died.
Okay.
And they went forward to grab them.
I guess they didn't need my help. Is combat over?
Maybe. As you are looking at them, one of these dryads look at you. As you're looking at them, one of these dryads look at you, and they give you a smile, another sly smile, like they like to do, as they start to drag these away.
What? Please, can you talk to me? What? Who are you?
They don't seem to respond.
Damn.
Let me roll 2 more d20s real quick. Okay, yeah, they resist the bane.
Alright.
As they were walking away, though, you do notice that like about half of them look like they had been stricken with some sort of magical blindness, and their eyes have been all blacked. But then they eventually shake it off, and you can see that their eyes go back to normal.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, as you try and talk to them, they don't respond to you. You can't tell if it's because they can't understand you, or if they just don't seem to even pay you any attention.
This is too much for one day. Roberto, we gotta go. Bring the orc.
Yeah, he's with you.
Alright.
These guys are all dragged away.
Alright.
Hold on to these. Can't show you these ones yet because you never know whenever these things will show up again. You eventually meet back up with Neo.
And Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus, of course. Where exactly do you want to meet up? You want to just run all the way back to fast travel back to town?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, obviously I explained to them what happened.
Okay.
It was crazy. These tree people come out of nowhere, and they just first they look like they ate some bad sushi, and then they just topple these. Did I ever figure out their names? Raven Splices.
Raven Splices.
I don't know if someone told my character. That's what I remember.
I don't. I think
someone told me in town when we catch them.
Somebody said specifically Raven Splices, but you don't know if that's their real monster. You don't know if that's their real racial name or if that's just
or is it colloquial. And then all the Raven Splices fell asleep right there, and they just smiled at me and dragged them away. I feel like they mean us no harm, but I don't know what type of sick things they'd be doing over there.
They smiled at you? Neo asks.
This doesn't need anymore. Yeah, they just smiled. I don't know if they didn't understand me or what, but I don't know how I feel about it. At least all I know is the Raven Splices are a worse threat than the orcs are. That's what it seems like.
Let me put all these dice away real quick.
Marcus and Roberto have nothing to say. No knowledge, no insight.
No, they're a couple of dummies.
Well, Roberto's happy by the looting.
7 and 7. Okay. Erase this crap. Here comes some water.
It's weird smelling water.
Yeah, it's old.
Oh.
It's just been sitting in that bottle the whole time. I haven't replaced it at all. Alright. Roberto asked you if you think that they're friendly, the treefolk creatures.
I don't know if they're friendly, but they're not our enemy. At least, not right now. I don't know, we gotta keep a careful touch when dealing with them. And that's it?
You can see Marcus is just continually looking into the bag
Yeah, I bet.
that he scrounged up.
Sorry, Marcus. If I remind you, you're getting a part of mine. 70% of that stash is Neo's over there.
Marcus says, "Don't worry, I'm just trying to figure out how much we got in here while we're walking back."
Alright now.
As you're walking, by the way, go ahead and roll one more perception check.
15.
I'll let you take advantage too, since you've got... No. You have perception points, don't you?
Oh, for me specifically, they said as a team.
No, yeah. Just for you specifically. For Judith.
I'm pretty sure it's 1d6, so... 6. 2. That was the second roll, right? You gave me advantage?
Well, yeah, with advantage, you're going to take the 6, so the 6 and the 2 is the total.
Okay. But it exploded, too. I don't know.
No, yeah, the 2 that you rolled was the explosion.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So with 15, so that's 23. You hear more murmuring and footfalls as you're walking through. And as you look around, you catch a glimpse of another one of those dryad-like creatures that seem to be kind of maybe following you, maybe just heading in the same direction as you. But you definitely catch eyes with one of them, and they look over at you, give you another smile, another innocent little smile.
Oh my god. I feel like this town should just move.
But they kind of they run past you. They're actually pretty quick. If you're moving at full speed, they actually move a little faster than you still.
But I notice this. No one else does.
Right, yeah.
Shit, they're following us.
Who's following us? And they're like looking around. Everybody else is looking around. Doesn't seem to notice.
The fucking tree. The tree freaks I was talking about.
Alright, go ahead and roll a perception check for the team. With advantage.
7.
One more d20, take the higher.
19.
19. Neo also seems to notice some sort of movement going on, but he doesn't catch a clear glimpse of...
Oh, can I establish I healed him?
Yeah, everyone's healed.
Okay. No one got hurt except for him. Well, the pawns, but I can't bring back from the dead.
Right, yeah.
So, there isn't much I can do about that. Alright. Neo noticed?
He noticed something that seemed to be moving in the same direction as you guys, but with only a 19, you can't get a clear sight of it because they blend in pretty well to the woods.
Okay.
But he definitely says that he notices like movement, like unordinary movement.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do. I mean, we'll have to pick up the pace, get back to town as quickly as possible. Don't know if they mean harm.
You're gonna get such a shit reward for this. I'm so sorry for you. Because of how much you basically promised everyone else.
Oh, that's fine.
We're gonna need a calculator though. But anyways, yeah. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
No, I told them we should start booking it to town. I don't know if they mean harm, but they gave me the creeps.
Alright. As you know, by the way, it's like midnight at this point after the fight is over and you guys are
you said
back.
it was night, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's like midnight. You guys are getting tired. If you want to, you can make it, but you're going to definitely take a point of fatigue. Otherwise, you're going to have to make a camp. But if you don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll put it up to a vote. Whether we book it tonight, get to town, escape these freaky deaky tree weirdos, or we can't here tonight. What do you think? Neo, Marcus, Roberto?
Roll a persuasion check.
I have no persuasion. 16.
It's weird that you're giving me this option to like choose for you. Even though
Yeah,
you're
knowing.
controlling.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, whatever you want to do is what they'll agree with.
Here, I'll do something. This will be my own calculation.
Okay.
Okay. Neo goes like, yeah, I don't feel safe. And so does Marcus, Roberto, who also says like, yeah, what if they want the treasure? And then Marcus is like, I think we're fine. And we're like, no. He's like, all right, let's book it.
Alright, you guys just head straight back?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys trek another about 5 hours back to town. It was midnight, so we'll say that like as you're getting towards the town, you can see that they had actually set up some sort of watch anticipating a retaliation from the orcs. And they do actually have a pretty decent setup of the walls that you guys had planned on earlier. There's a couple people that are watching and they can see you guys coming up. And for a moment it looks like they're getting ready to like hold up their defenses, but then they see that it's you guys, and they
hold up the head of the
they immediately
giant.
like move the barricades out of the way and let you guys into town. At this point, it's starting to the sun is starting to rise, so it's getting pretty late. But it's starting to like already go to the next day. Everybody does take a point of fatigue, so there's a fatigue bane in there somewhere, and basically everyone has 1 point.
Alright. So 1 level?
Yeah.
Disadvantage 1 on non-attack rolls.
Okay. And that goes away after a full night's rest.
Okay.
You guys make it to town, and you meet up with the guard captain, who is kind of like the real head of the town. There's no actual like royalty or mayor per se.
You said that last time.
Yeah, because it's such a small town. So basically, just like he is like the guard captain, and there are a few other established guards, and they kind of run the whole place just to make sure everything is running properly. Because they're just a mill town for Icecrest.
Okay.
So, but he sees you guys, and he sees that you hold up the head of the giant, and he looks extremely impressed by it, and offers you some food, water, and if you want to, you can rest up in the inn, and he will pay for everybody.
Yeah, totally.
He also asks you what happened to Bill, Bob, and Rob.
I describe in great detail.
He just kind of bows his head. And
I put my hand on his shoulder. They were brave men.
They were.
They didn't have to go out that way.
They really didn't.
I tried my best. I persuaded my hardest. Alright.
At least they fought valiantly.
For that last battle, yes.
Yes, they did.
I'm not going to talk about the earlier stuff. Alright. So we sleep by the end.
Yeah, if you want to. It's still like early morning, so if you do sleep, you're going to sleep.
Well, I want to talk to the guard, I guess. Or also, actually, I want to talk to Gretchen.
Also, just so you know, Roberto, because he lives in this city, he is satisfied by the fact that the orcs have pretty much already been dealt with, to the point where he's not even like concerned that they will retaliate, because they've lost at least half their numbers.
Yeah,
to the
clearly.
Raven slices. So because of that, he's not nervous about it, because even if they do come and attack, they will at least have a now pretty well established defense around the city, as well as a numbers advantage against the orcs.
Yeah.
So he's satisfied with that. So he doesn't care about the reward.
Okay, cool. Good.
Because all the other pawns are dead,
they don't
get a reward.
Their
So pretty
families
much you're
get
just
really
splitting it
loving
3
letters.
ways. So pretty much you're just splitting it 3 ways.
Okay.
As you guys get to town, you said you wanted to talk to one of the guards or something?
I actually want to talk to Gretchen.
Okay, you can go in. You find Gretchen.
Gretchen.
She's she has her own little hut near the outskirts of the town, and you can smell that she's actually stirring up a pot of like morning stew.
I can smell what Gretchen's cooking.
Okay.
That's what I say walking in.
Okay, you just barge into her house.
You said I saw this.
No, I said you smelt it.
Oh.
I think I said you smelt it. I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You smelt it.
I smelt it. And I enter. I enter and I can smell what Gretchen's cooking.
She just freaks out.
No, don't freak out, Gretchen. I'm here to thank you. And I removed the ring from my finger. This came in real handy.
She reaches for the ring. She says, "Oh, I forgot I gave this to you." She puts it back on her own hands. I wondered where that went. She's like inspecting it, making sure everything is fine.
We make some mighty fine magical devices. And let me tell you, Gretchen, I feel like you're the wisest one here. Which is why I need to talk to you. Do you know anything on what? Like, God's hell is happening up in those mountains.
Well, I just kind of stand here Scare away some of those creepy raven things every once in a while.
You don't even know anything about those things. Let me tell you what I saw, Gretchen. Those things tore those orcs a new one.
No way.
And then
I've never seen any of them go that hostile.
And the tree people just knocked them out and kept smiling at me.
What tree people? What are you talking about?
The fucking tree people.
Describe them to me. What do they look like?
They look like exactly how the DM described it at some point.
She says, huh. Give her a D10 for learning. She's old. She's old and wise, right?
Yeah, that's the whole reason I thought to talk to her.
10.
Nice. Like,
She thinks about
she's
it.
really old.
You know how I described how there were realistically 3 possibilities? It's either a tree ant, a dryad, or a Nivernelian.
Yeah.
She gives you the same exact explanation. She says, well, this is the 3 things I think it could be. And it's the exact same 3 as you thought it could be.
Gretchen, you make modified magic stuff. You might have made these rings and all these doodads when you were young and
Actually,
well-witted.
when you described to her that there were groups of these tree folk coming up, she says, oh, that sounds like Nivernelians. Because the main difference between dryads and Nivernelians is that
They're isolated, they're not.
dryads are very, either they live alone or with, maybe 1 or 2, one mate and maybe, one kid or 2 kids.
Okay.
Something like that. While Nivernelians live in large groups.
Okay. Well, are these Nivernelians bad news?
They tend to stick to themselves. If you cross them, then I'd be careful, because they have very powerful magic.
I can tell. Well, all I know is the Raven Splices ain't good news either. But we got the defenses up, and it seems like the town's got a powerful sorceress on their hands. So I feel trustworthy. Just watch out, Gretchen?
She nods her head.
Alright. By the way, do you have any more of those magical doodads you can get away with? You're very powerful. I like something. Be nice.
Roll a persuasion check.
My baby.
4.
Damn.
She looks at her ring, looks back up to you, looks down at her ring again. She says, I'm sorry. I can't help.
That's
This is a very
alright.
special ring to me.
Well, wasn't asking for the ring specifically, but
That's all I have at this point.
alright, Gretchen. Well, you do good. Keep stirring that delicious.
You want some?
Oh, I do, but I gotta go.
No, I insist. You have some. She goes and pours a bowl out for you, and Neo and Marcus and Roberto probably. Yeah,
Marcus isn't with us at this point. No, Roberto, you said was done, right?
He's okay without having the reward.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily mean he's not with you right now.
Alright, I go like, alright, we eat our dumb stew.
Okay, yeah, it's not great.
It's dumb stew.
It's not.
Smelled better.
Yeah, it definitely smelled better. It's not bad. It's just bland.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can tell that she seems really proud of it.
Great. Alright, so
Yeah.
I leave and we go to the inn and we sleep.
All right. Go to the inn. We'll say you divvy up the rewards first, because Marcus is starting to get to that point where he's like, all right, I helped you guys out. I really got to get going soon. I'm heading to Icecrest so I can do the arena event.
You do arena fighting too, Marcus?
Yeah. You don't? You do?
I do. Do you mind if we come with you to Icecrest?
I don't mind.
Alright.
Let's just get this treasure sorted out.
Yes.
He just takes the bag and you guys
I take the
you hang out. You guys have all 3 separate rooms. The guard, comps it basically. But you guys are all hanging out in one room real quick, and he just pours out the whole bag into onto a bed. A bed. And you just see.
Oh, it's just a big dice. I hope when I come back to this town in the future, Zeke, it's just a smoldering pile of ash.
We need a calculator. Because I need to calculate what is 70, 30. Alright, go ahead and grab a sticky note and write these down as I'm giving them to you. Just put a dash down the middle, and then one of them will be, what down, like J for Judith and N for Neo. Alright, so Neo will get 7 platinum, and Judith will get 3. Let's see. Neo will get 26 gold, and you will get 11. Let's see.
Hello.
Neo will get 148 silver, minus 212, and you will get 62. And times 0.7. Neo will get 81 copper. 81 copper for Neo. You get 35 copper. No, 36 copper. Sorry, 36 copper. There are also a bundle of red gems and also yellow gems. Roll a logic check for yourself, Neo, and...
So one roll is all 3 of us?
No.
Oh,
All 3
15
rolls.
for me. Let's say 6 for Marcus. 6 for Dio.
Okay. With a 15, you can tell... Accidentally, later in time. You can tell the red gems are either... If they're they're either rubies or garnets. If they're rubies, they're worth 50 gold apiece. If they're garnets, they're worth 25 gold apiece, essentially.
Okay.
There's 7 of those times 0.7.
Is knowing of it.
Neo will give you 3, and he'll take 4. So 4 red gems.
And how many for me?
And you get 3. I'm sorry. 12 times 0.7. And there are also a bundle of yellow gems, which are most likely topaz, which are worth 25 each. Neo takes 9, and you get 3.
What color were these?
Yellow.
And how many for me?
You get 3. There's also the crown from the Hill Giant.
That's mine.
And there's also the strange hourglass with skulls on the top. Or with a skull on the top, sorry.
Actually, can I claim the hourglass and then trade someone the crown?
Well, right now this is just between you and Neo. We haven't even figured out
Yeah.
what your
Split.
gift to Marcus will be. So this is what you guys have for now. Marcus, as you're looking at this, seems to be very intrigued by the hourglass. And actually, when he's investigating, you notice it's kind of strange. It's like on a... I don't even know how it would be described. It's on like 2 axes, I guess, in a way, where you flip over the hourglass. When it's flipped up normally, the skull is on the top, and when you flip it over, the skull will stay on the top, like on an extra axis type thing.
Okay.
So the skull stays on
Like a
top no matter
gyroscope.
what. Yeah, like a gyroscope essentially. So the skull stays on top no matter how you spin it or how you like flip it over. and then the sand will pour down, and it's kind of like a really gritty, like a darkish gray kind of sand.
Okay.
And Neo seems to be, or not Neo, Marcus seems to be very intrigued by it.
Marcus, that thing I think we agree looks real cool, but is it worth much?
I'll say.
I will say that this crown right here has a few jewels. Has a few nice metals.
The antlers are pretty nice.
And you can melt down this crown into gold.
Steel.
Steel. This giant was cheap.
It's deer antlers by themselves go for an okay amount. It's more ornamental than anything.
So what do you say? I give you this crown made of steel and antlers, worthy of someone like you, Marcus.
Again, also the sand timer is no more exquisite, other than the fact that it's got a strange skull sign on the top of it.
That's enough.
I'm just saying, like, there's the antler, the crowned antler would definitely be worth more. So if you bring that up in argument, you can roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, okay.
Roll persuasion. Or presence if you want to try and be intimidating about it.
Nah, I'm not gonna be intimidating. I should have been intimidating. Why?
Marcus does not want to let this hourglass go. He's very fond of it at this point. Kind of flipping it around. He says, I don't know, I think I'd rather hold on to this. You don't mind taking the extra money from the...
That's
from
fine.
The crown, right?
That's fine. And that's your piece then. That's your reward, Marcus.
Wait, no, this can't be all I get.
You want to get more, you gotta give me the glass.
Roll a presence check at this point.
8.
Plus your presence.
1d6.
9.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to go away empty-handed, so he reluctantly gives you the hourglass. He takes the crown. He says, but I expect more than just this crown.
Oh, you'll get more than just the crown. Don't worry about that.
What do you want to give him?
I gave him the 3 yellow gems.
He takes a look at him. He's like, this is what you're giving me? They're pretty sizable gems, too. They're like... They look like this in his hand, essentially. But he's like, he doesn't seem impressed by it. He's like, are you serious? Look at this shit.
What do you want, Marcus? Look. Here, take 2 gold. I like 2 gold.
He's insulted at this point. He just dumps it all onto the bed again. And he says, this is what I want. And he picks up, how many red gems do you have?
I had 3.
He picks up 2 of them. And 2 more yellow ones. So he has 2 red gems and 2 yellow gems in his hand. He says, this is what I want.
Fine.
And you can keep the stupid crown.
Fine. That's okay.
Alright, go ahead and get rid of that then.
Marcus, let me mention something here. I'm undefeated in the arena.
Oh, funny. I am too.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, it is.
That is pretty intriguing. Yeah.
Do you, by chance, do arena brawls? Or do you stick to the
By
Monster
chance,
Slayer?
I love arena brawls. Yeah, really interesting, right? Anyway,
You know what? I'm gonna go talk to my friend Caesar down by the arena. You know Caesar as the manager of the whole event. Says, I hope to see you sometime soon.
Likewise.
As he says that, he just kind of takes one of the gems he took and flicks it in the air and catches it and walks around, turns around and just walks away. He doesn't even seem interested at this point in resting. He just wants to get away from you at this point.
I got the goal of that man. Can you believe this? All because I took his little hourglass.
He's like, I'm rich.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm precious.
Don't let it get to your head, Neo. Also, I take 3 platinum, and because Judith, it might be some of an idiot.
How much platinum do you have?
I had 3.
Okay.
And I gave it to each of the family of the 3 pawns that died.
Okay. You go around searching for the families, 3 pawns that died. One of them is actually unaffiliated, or not like unaffiliated, but doesn't really have family in. So.
I keep them.
Yeah, you keep that platinum piece, and then the other 2. One of them. Roll a. Let me see. Roll a presence check.
4.
Okay.
4. 8.
8. Alright, so the first family you walk up to, they are sad about the news and are. Obviously, they don't feel like justice is ever going to be fulfilled, but they appreciate the 1 platinum piece as a token of your sorrow, essentially.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll again one more time. Roll them both at the same time.
20. Yeah, I don't know why I don't do that. 6. 20 and a 6.
You can explode those if you really want to.
1 and 18.
So 26 plus
19. I can't do that in my head.
47? Does that sound right? 37 or 47? I think it's 47.
45.
We'll go 47.
Alright.
You walk up to them and give them. You offer them the gold piece, and
Platinum.
the platinum piece. My bad. And
They don't dare ask for more.
They take 1, or they don't take 1.
Oh, what?
You keep that 1. They appreciate your honesty and the fact that you would give them this, but they are the type of people that don't feel like that they deserve free handouts, and this is the type of thing that Bob would have wanted.
And I said, I don't know for long, but I agree. Thanks.
I hope Bob did well in.
You did well for half the journey.
We'll say that Bob in particular was the one that did the really fucking high critical hit.
That was a sweet hit.
On the giant, as well as he was the one that remember from the first session where their jobs was to catch and work. He was the one that actually took the initiative on that one.
I feel like we have to make an in memoriam for Bob and actually draw an image and put.
There's like memorials going on for the fallen guys going on.
No, I mean for us as people in real life, we need to get a poster of Bob and put the date, the first day that he was born on the first session and died in the second session.
Screw him, man.
All right.
All right, so that happens.
Yeah, I got 2 platinum.
Yep. So you can go ahead and, if you want to, you can just write that down into your inventory, and I'll hold on to this sticky note so I know what Neo has.
Alright.
Also, you have the crown and the hourglass.
And gems. Well, 1 each, right? Yeah.
He took 2 of each.
Yeah, so I have 1 each.
Since I know you're pretty much going to go and try and replace the gems for gold.
No, I eat them.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
No, that's fine.
No.
You can eat them. If that's what Judith would do.
Unless I can, use them for magic enchanting. For some reason. I don't know how this world works.
No, not quite. Pretty much, the best thing you can do with gems is putting them into, turning them into jewelry. That way you're not only taking the, value of the gem as, gold value, but you're also turning it into art, so it enhances its value.
I'll keep it for now. I'm not gonna pawn it yet.
But you write down, you have 1 ruby worth 50 gold and 1 topaz worth 25 gold. Okay. Anything else you want to do in this town? Other than sleep?
Burn it down.
Okay. Other than that?
No.
Okay.
I have nothing left. They know nothing about the mounds around them. I gave them defenses. If I come back to this town, it's just smoldering ash. I wouldn't give a shit.
Okay. Good to know.
You're gonna burn it down.
Now I am. Now that you don't give a shit about my world.
I don't give a shit about your town. Because they're full of idiots.
Do you want
yeah.
to just sleep the whole day?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Alright. Neo tells you that if you want to, he's going to go ahead and he's going to drink with the locals. And if you want to, you can join in.
I tell him he's an alcoholic.
He doesn't agree with you. And he leaves.
And then I go to sleep.
He spends like 1 gold piece worth of drinks.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Alright.
Because he's rich, biatch. Don't need this anymore. What did I write in this note? I just said, yeah. Okay. Perfect. You wake up the next day. It's bright and early. You go to bed early and you sleep like a good 12 hours to make up for the full day of not resting as well. Go this way.
Alright.
You wake up in bed.
As the one.
As the one, you wake up in bed.
Well,
Is there anything you want to do?
I head out.
Okay.
Go to Ice Crest.
Alright, Neo follows behind.
That's where I belong.
As you leave, everybody behind starts waving you goodbye and thanking you for all of your help. Some people actually go ahead and give you an extra 5 gold pieces for
Sweet.
for your
For my trouble.
for your troubles.
16, baby. Alright. Can that crown fit on my head?
It's a little too big for your head.
Okay.
The giant was like standing a good 5 feet taller than you, so
I thought as much.
yeah.
Alright.
So its head is a little too big for it to really fit.
Okay.
It can like kind of fit if you slant it back some. It won't fall off necessarily, but yeah.
No, I know what I'm
doesn't
gonna do
look
with that
good.
thing.
Alright. You spend the day to get back from Westwood back to Icecrest. And when you go ahead and make a perception check as you're traveling.
6. 9? 6?
9.
9. Okay.
You don't have
Oh, yeah, I have a D6. 3.
12.
9 and 3, yeah.
Roll for Neo as well. Whatever his score is.
For
Perception.
Perception is runs on what? What is perception run on?
What is his die? What is his perception score?
He doesn't have one.
Oh, then it's just do D20.
2.
Okay. So, Judith, you notice that as you're walking back, you make it most of the way back, and as you're walking back, you start to hear some strange sounds. Almost. They kind of sound like the same. it kind of sounds the same as when the Raven Splices were communicating.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Forgot
don't...
about that orc in the Raven Spice I looked at town.
Oh, yeah.
That's their problem now.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of funny, because I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know, the Raven Splice wouldn't eat the horse feed. So the Raven Splice is probably just going to end up starving to death.
It's the town's...
Because the Raven Splices are definitely carnivores at this point.
It's the town's problem, man. They'll feed the orc to him.
Yeah, probably.
He's a dead man anyway.
I don't know. They'd probably just let them both starve to death, to be honest.
Damn. Alright.
I mean, I don't know.
Judith, like, in character, Judith completely forgot about both of them.
Okay. Like, on her way back, she's like, oh, yeah.
What happened to those things?
No, yeah. The Raven Splice probably starved to death
Great.
a couple days after you left, and then, like... I don't know.
After credit scene of this episode.
Like, you dragged the orc all the way back to town, or no? Did you just...
I did. I dragged him all the way back to town.
You dragged him all the way back to town, and when you got to town, you just forgot about him?
Yeah.
Alright, he was probably just laying there. Somebody might let him go if the orc is persuasive enough. If not, they'll probably just stuff him in with some other spot, or maybe with the Raven Splice.
Yeah.
And
After credits,
might
picture
just
of the
start
Raven
with that.
Splice. After this, it died of starvation, and the orc became a professor.
Alright. But yeah, as you're walking back to town, you make it most of the way there, when suddenly you start to hear strange sounds. What kind of sounds like the Raven Splice talking, but it's not like you hear them talking. You look around, and it's like the moment you hear it, you turn around, and it's like you don't hear it anymore.
Alright, so I heard it though, right?
Yeah, you heard it.
Neo, I hear those dang Raven Splices again, but I don't know where it's coming from.
He looks around, he looks around and says he doesn't see any.
Why is Marcus going over there? Right over there.
I don't know. Why is Marcus anywhere?
I don't know, but keep your guard up, Neo. Keep them way up.
He nods his head. That's the best he's got.
It's the best he's got.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. You make it back to the city, the big city.
Ice crust, baby.
Like thousands of people. As you walk up, you can see like more and more people. It's starting to get closer to nighttime again, because it takes a long time to travel from Westwood over to Ice Crest. But you can see that it's still pretty busy roads at this point. There are a lot of like horses with wagons that are like carrying like logs of wood around and stuff like that, being that it is mainly a mill town or a mill city. Or no, sorry, Westwood.
Wait, the other one was Mill City. Yeah, this one was like a literal town.
Yeah, so
real city.
This one's more got a lot of farming going on and stuff. So you see a lot of like carriages of like wheat being pulled around, or berries, or maybe some other like slaughtered animals, things like that.
Alright.
As you walk up, you immediately like are just hit with like the fact that like you're hit with like a nostalgia, like almost as if this feels like home again.
Neo, do you feel this?
I feel cold.
Yeah, that means we're home.
Okay. He just continues walking down the road. As you guys walk up, one of the guards stops you, and this is not very normal for this city. You've never been stopped before trying to just walk into the
I'm
city.
a no name, aren't I?
Yeah, you are, but still.
Yeah.
He stops you and he says, you there, you two. And he walks up to you as you guys stop in the middle of the road. He walks up and says, you're Judith, right? He looks up at you.
The one and only.
I've got word from Caesar, the manager of the arena. He says he wants to speak with you.
All right, maybe he's got some work lined up for us right now. I'm being gone for a while. All right, I'll see him right away.
He gives you a nod, and he lets the two of you go through.
Go straight to Caesar.
All right, go straight to the arena. You know that Caesar doesn't ever hang out in the lower parts of the arena where all the fighters are. He always hangs out in like, he either hangs out in like the guest area where some people can like hang out and like talk about the fight and stuff, or like kind of like the big main entrance before you walk out into the stadium. But he either hangs out in there or he has his own office space where he does a lot of his like logistics and stuff like that. And you don't see him around in the main area, so you immediately presume he's in his office. You go up there to the office, and you can see that there are actually two more guards standing side by side on the door. And as they see you, they give you a nod and says, "Caesar is looking for you. He's inside."
Yeah, I heard.
They just stand at attention.
All right. Just walk past.
Yeah, well, they're like standing by the doors. They're like, the door is here, they're standing here as you're walking up.
Okay.
So they're just reinforcing the fact that he wanted to speak with you. So you walk into the door and go into the office space. As you walk in, you can actually see Caesar is like writing something down frantically.
Caesar, slow down there. You're gonna break your fingers.
As he's writing, he's just like this. And he dips into the ink. He just continues writing like a fucking madman for like, who knows, probably like 5 minutes or something like that.
Jesus
he writes out like a whole
Christ.
page. And quickly, like, he takes the page with the wet ink and it's like, does this to try and dry the ink quickly. Says, yeah, I've had word with a elf man by the name of Marcus. Something about having a fight with him. A brawl with him, I should say.
Oh, that man's quick. Yeah.
Pulls the letter, and you can see he like puts it into an envelope and then stamps it with hot sealed wax. Stamps it with that, and then he gives it to, or he puts it into his drawer, and shuts the drawer. And you can see
I don't think that letter's for that match in particular, right?
That's for something totally unrelated. He sits up in his chair and says, "So, you two have beef with each other?"
More like a competitive edge.
I heard you kind of robbed him. Or
You tried.
I
Slam on his desk.
I heard you tried to rob him.
Slam on Caesar's desk. Rob!
Roll presence check.
God, these rolls, man. 4.
Okay. When you slam down onto the desk, the other guards that were outside rush into the room. Caesar, completely unfazed by this, just says, "I got this." And they nervously like walk back out of the room again. Says, "Look, what he says and what you say are two different things. We can always just settle this in the arena."
Sure damn well. I'm gonna show that little elf boy what it's like to fight someone worthy of the arena.
Well, I just so happen to have a plan for this arena fight. See, I've been thinking about how we could spice up the place. As he kind of gets all dramatic. He's you know him to be a pretty dramatic person until it gets to the point where it's like business.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's usually very like just to the point, make sure everybody gets the same point across and stuff.
Yeah.
He says, "I was thinking, lights all over the walls. we can add new terrain into the arena, not just the usual sand. What do you think? Got any ideas? And he says this, he just pulls outside. He just like pushes a whole bunch of other crap out of his way and puts like a single slip of paper down, parchment paper down, and it's like has a pen ready.
Says Caesar World. That's theme park.
No. When he sets up, he just like, he gets ready to write down any ideas you might have to, how to improve the arena.
Well, I think we should. I think you're going in the right direction, Caesar. I think we got to make it more environmentally diverse. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to change that arena on a dime. I heard of an arena. Where's the city I can name really quickly? Give me a map. Or give me a random city name. It doesn't matter.
With an arena? Or just
yeah, with an arena.
Probably stone something. Just start with stone and I'll figure it out.
In Stonehenge.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but sure.
And their arena changes into mazes, changes into
Stonefall.
In Stonefall, mazes, and sometimes they even do ship battles. They fill the arena up and with water. Honestly, this is true. They did this in the Coliseum. They fill it with water in the ship battles. They got all types of things. No battle was impossible in that arena, and I think this could be the saving grace of this city. Caesar, you will be the biggest name in all of what's the continent we're on. Eden.
Well, actually, technically, Icecrest isn't a part of Eden. The island of Icecrest is in, but it's like...
Oh, the city's not Icecrest? It's the island?
No, the city is Icecrest. But the island, or the landmass that is on is not really anything in particular. But it's also not really part of Eden.
You should just make it its own thing.
I'm not gonna yet.
Not yet?
Maybe later. When I think about it more.
The greater Icecrest region.
More obstacles.
Mazes.
What else could we add? There's got to be more. And he just sits back in his chair like as if he's defeated.
And I'm thinking of new creatures.
He's like...
There's these things I run into. Raven splices. You get some of those. Throw them in the arena. I want to rend those ones apart. They're really been a pain in my ass.
Raven splices? What are those?
Ugly things.
Ugly things. Ugly things. This is good stuff, Judith. This is good stuff!
I know. Now, in my fight with Marcus in particular, I think we need to add some pizzazz. I think you must put obstacles. I'm thinking rotating axes. 4 pillars, rotating axes, a quicksand pit in the middle, and have trap tiles that release fire arrows right into the arena and just go ham wild.
But arena brawls are not meant to be lethal combat.
I thought none of it was meant to be lethal combat. I thought all of it, you can just come back to life.
You have that. The monsters to the audience members is considered like blood sport. That's what I'm trying to get at. Arena brawls aren't meant to be blood sport.
Oh,
but the monster brawl or the monster events are meant to be blood sports.
Have us naked. Just kidding.
We already do that. That's reserved for Fabio.
When he comes to the arena, that's his whole thing. Not the greatest fighter, but a hell of a body. Okay, so if brawl's not a blood sport, is it still with weapons? Or no? It's just full on fisticuffs. Alright. You build a square raised arena about 5, maybe 6 feet, cordon off of 4 pillars on each corner, and tie 3 rubber rope things across, and get sponsorship deals. And we will have cushion gloves. This is some wild stuff. I had this in a dream once. I'm so glad you're asking, Caesar. Stuffed gloves with not for the less pain on impact, but for less pain in the fist when punching. And
got it.
Shorts.
Boxing matches.
Is that what you're calling it?
Mm-hmm.
You should trademark that.
It's a box that you fight in, right?
He's right, Neo. This man's a genius. I slap him on the shoulder.
Neo?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you've helped enough, Judith. I appreciate your company. I will arrange your fight with Marcus.
I expect some profit after these changes. I am part of the ideas.
Yeah, no can do.
Okay. Well, Caesar, you've always been the fair businessman.
But I do appreciate your help.
That's all I need. Thanks, Caesar.
Caesar bows his head, and he goes back to, like, brainstorming. You can tell he's brainstorming more ideas as you're walking away. As you walk out, one of the guards looks at you like, what was that banging noise?
None of your business.
He just goes back to his post. Neo continues to follow you around. He's like,
I'm really sorry, Neo, about that. I'm just so worked up right now. Marcus has got me in the titty.
I'm gonna go hang out in the lower section of the arena.
You're gonna be drinking, aren't you?
Not in the arena, no.
Oh.
I only drink at night.
Okay.
It is getting close to nighttime though.
Damn. All right.
But I gotta meet back up with that one girl that I was hanging out with before we left.
Mm-hmm. And the dwarf.
Can't remember her name.
Couldn't remember the dwarf's name.
It wasn't a dwarf.
No, there was a dwarf though. He was hanging out with the dwarf and the elephant lady.
Yeah.
All right. What is it? 2240. What is it?
10. 1040.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go ahead and skip a couple days and get straight to that fight?
I want to do a day of shopping and stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. Anything in particular you want to go shopping for?
First things first.
I
want to go to my favorite magic shop.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I found the name. It was Invulnerable Equipment. The original shop name that I tried stealing from that I couldn't remember was the shit. I can't remember it again.
Nice.
It's like Invaluable Vagrant.
Uh-huh.
Invaluable Vagrant.
Okay.
Or something like that. But we're gonna stick with Invulnerable Equipment.
Okay.
I actually wrote down some stuff for his shop, so.
Well, I have a very special request for them.
Okay. By the way, Marcus stole way more than I had planned on. Take.
It's all good. Alright.
Okay, so what do you want to do while you're there?
I answer the shop.
You still want to hold on to your gems, or do you want to...
For now. Give me a second.
Okay.
Because the first thing I do when I get in there is... I need a custom job, fellas!
Well, why, hello there! He looks up as he was, like, reading a book, and he shuts it, and he lays it down on the table. There's 2 of them in the front room currently. One of them's like, do you need any? He's like, don't worry, I got this one. He stands up. He's like, how may I help you?
It's been a long time. I gotta shake his hand.
He goes to shake your hand, and once you shake his hand, it's almost as if he finally recognizes who you are. He's like, oh, I remember you. You were here just a few days ago.
Yes, I was. Your hands are extra smooth. Is that a new lotion you're using?
I don't wear lotion.
Well, do whatever you're doing.
I've never been told that my hands are smooth. It's actually quite nice of you to say. He pats you on the shoulder.
Yes. I need you to do some enchanting work. And a little resizing. And I whip out the crown. Put it on the table.
He picks it up. He's like, whoa, this is quite a beauty. You must have killed 8 deers for this one.
I killed 1 giant.
Oh, he looks at it and tries it. He's like, oh yeah, this is definitely a giant's head. Sets it down. He's like, well, what would you like me to do with it?
Well, I'd like you to resize it from my pretty little head here.
He says, oh, I can probably do that for you. Puts it over your head. He says, oh, well, you know. What do you... I could probably do it for, we'll say, 25 gold.
That's fine. I ain't the half of it. I need you to enchant this bad boy.
Well, what kind of enchantments are you looking for? We can do all sorts of things.
I'm thinking something for combat. You know, I have an arena fight coming up. The first.
Sorry, go ahead.
The first boxing match the world has ever seen.
Oh, that sounds quite interesting. What does boxing entail?
My understanding, it's in a box, and that's all I got.
Okay. But it's a fight.
Yes.
Maybe I should go and see this one.
You should. And bet on Judith.
You!
Yes,
You're
me.
fighting.
Yes.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier?
Exactly.
Of course I'll bet on you.
Well, I need anything that might improve my combat prowess enchantment. I'm trying to think here.
Well, here is a full list of banes you can add, and there's probably some boons somewhere you can add.
I got it right here. I forgot. Let me bring up my boon checkbook.
He says, no, let me help you with that, and he gives you his own checkbook. Basically, just look through and figure out what you want.
Actually, as I was thinking about it, and as she was looking through the possibilities, she forgot about the combat thing. Instead said, saw the tongues. And thought about those motherfucking raven splices.
Oh, what does that do? Ooh. Oh, shit. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, fuck this.
So as you're looking through them, he says, oh, okay, that would be quite a tough one. But we could probably do it for you. It might take a little while. Might have to hang out in the area, or you might have to at least be back here in about a week or so.
You don't got anything enchanted with it right now?
No, we have Pumat Soul Prime. He's the real guy in the back. He's the one that does all the enchanting. We're the ones here selling.
Well, I would get to meet Pumat Soul Prime.
Would you like to meet him?
I sure do.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and tell him you're interested in this crown to be enchanted with tongues. And he takes the crown from the counter, and he turns around. And as you look around quickly, as he turns around, you also see Neo is making some sort of deal with the other Pumat soul that was hanging out by the front desk. And you can see Neo. How much money did Neo have? I think I put it on this page. I did.
Marcus.
What the fuck you doing to me, boy? You can see Neo is checking out he's checking out a couple things. Number one, he's checking out a strange piece that looks pretty much just like this die, the D20 dodecahedron.
Mm-hmm.
It's a piece that kind of looks like that, and it's got this like strange faint gray aura to it. There's also a set of armor that's laid out on the table that he also may be interested in. It's like a chainmail armor. But that's like what he's doing right now. In the back, you can hear Pumat's soul. He's like...
He said Peanuts adult.
So he walks back out, and you can see two more Pumat souls walk out. One of them looks he looks exactly identical to every other Pumat soul you've met. Well, both of them look identical, okay? The one key difference between Pumat Prime and the other Pumat souls, Pumat Prime has these big, like, really long, like, leathery work gloves, like, that are meant to, like, protect your hands from, like, heat, right? Mm. And also he has these big, really big, like, oversized goggles that are currently up on his head, but as you look at his eye line, you can see that there's, like, he's, like, filthy from, like, dirt and grime everywhere except for where the goggles are placed.
Okay.
And Pumat Prime, he walks out, he's like, so I heard you're looking to buy... or looking to enchant your crown. And he holds up the crown.
And fit it. It's good to meet you. It's mighty fine to meet you, Pumat Prime.
He says, the pleasure is mine. He goes, shake
it. Like, not as firm as the others.
He looks at you and says, we could do the crown for about 500 gold. For what you're looking for, plus the refitting.
500 gold?
500 gold. For something as powerful as capabilities of understanding...
What's platinum, 100?
Platinum is 10.
Platinum is 10 gold?
Yeah. It's 10 to the next tier for every coin.
Neo!
Neo is in the middle of this, like, deal. You just, like, walk away from Pumat Soul and Pumat Prime.
No, I called Neo over.
Neo is too busy with his other deal he's already working on. He seems like he's...
Neo!
He seems like he might be ready to buy something.
Neo! Come on over here!
Hold on a second. I'm doing a deal real quick.
Well, when you're done, come over here.
Okay. He's like he's like looking between this strange piece. He's looking between this strange piece and the armor that's like set out.
I just feel like this D20 is guiding our lives.
No. Well, I mean, it's actually not a D20, but you get.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know what any of that shit is, obviously, but he's probably been informed with what these items are.
Yeah.
There's also, you can see that there's like a third item off to the side that like he's clearly not interested in anymore, but it seems to be like another ring.
Okay.
But he's deciding between the two. I'll let you go ahead and roll. Any number, or any die roll. Odd number is he gets the armor, and an even number he gets the dodecahedron.
3.
Alright. He thinks about it long and hard, and you can tell he really wants to get this, but he holds off on it, and he's like, alright, I'll go ahead and get this. And he pays up 190 gold pieces.
Mighty fine purchase, Neo.
For some armor.
Alright, now get your ass
sheet?
over here.
You have Neo's character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 190 gold from him, and he gets a +1 set of chainmail armor. So he now has +1 to his guard.
Oh, it's taking forever for this thing.
Okay. And once he's done with that deal, he walks over to you. And like he dons the armor.
He just dons it right then.
Yeah, he's like, check it out. How do I look? He's like flexing.
You're looking mighty fine, yeah.
I think it fits alright. It's a little tight on the shoulders, but you know.
A little tight is a little fine, yeah. Don't worry about it. I might have to leave the boxing match for the next time. Like, I'm getting really fucking itchy.
Alright. If you want to do that, then we can just Well, we'll finish out this
finish up the
transaction,
shopping thing, yeah.
and then we'll also level up before I leave.
Sweet. I earned it?
Yeah.
Wow. Can't believe it.
You also get to level up, so I'll change him to 2 as well.
Alright, Neil. I need another financial favor.
He rolls his eyes at the thought.
Look, I know, but look at that. I provided, didn't I? You a slightly wealthy man.
You know how much money this is? I've never been this rich before.
I know, and you're gonna be richer. Look.
And look, now I got this awesome armor. It's gonna keep me alive in the arenas. I'm just gonna be so fucking amazing.
Nia, remember the raven splices and how I heard them on the way there? I feel like they ain't my last run-ins with those little devils. So, I want to take this crown we got from the giant, refit it for my shapely head, and also enchant it with tongues. So maybe next time we can understand the little fuckers. It'll be 500 gold. I myself will contribute.
Jesus Christ, 500 gold.
I know it's a lot of money. I myself will contribute all my monetary.
This armor was only 190 gold.
I will contribute all of my monetary funds toward this project, and I promise you 30% of my arena profit and any arena, the next 5 arena fights.
If you're so confident you're going to win this fight, why don't you just bet on yourself?
Ain't a bad idea, Neo. It's the first good idea I ever heard from you.
Thank you. I bet on myself all the time. What are you talking about?
That's a bad financial decision.
Then don't do it. I don't know. I'm just giving suggestions.
No, I meant on you. Betting on you. How much is it just get refitted at the moment?
Well, that'll be 20 gold. 25 gold.
It's fucking 475 golds to do the change.
Well, actually, originally, it would have been 525, but he was going to cut you a deal.
Okay. We'll get it reshaped for now, because I want it for my new look, you know, in the arena. I'll be back after I win that fight, and I'll get you the money. And we'll enchant this thing.
There's your new and improved new character sheet.
Sweet.
He also has his money on there, so you're going to have to keep track of that.
Alright.
Nice. What did you make a deal with Pumat?
No, I didn't make a deal. I just said resize it for now. I'll be back with the money when I win. To enchant it.
Pumat Pride walks up to you, he's like, okay. He puts his hand out, expecting the 25 gold.
I spit on my hand. Shake it.
He just looks back, confused.
And then I take the 25 gold, slap it on the table.
Right. Just picks it up curiously. Says, you take care of him, me. And he walks back into the back room. And Pumat Soul is like, don't worry, I'll be on it. And he takes the crown and he puts it over your head. And he says some strange words in, again, a language you don't understand. And he says, God's involved. And the crown suddenly starts to shrink.
Too tight, too tight, too tight!
No, it's fine. You're gonna shrink it. Too tight. He's like, oh, quit overreacting. You now have a well-fitted crown. You can say however you want it to be, whether it's like tight enough to the point where it doesn't fall off after you move around a lot.
Fits perfectly.
Or, you know,
I want it to be
whatever
sharp.
fits perfectly means.
Fit perfectly.
Whatever that means.
I can slide it, but it never moves around. It fits nicely, and I can take it out.
Okay, that's fun. That's what I was getting at.
Okay. Yep, there we go.
I'll come check out that arena brawl. I'll ask for the day off that day.
Make sure you bet on me, you know?
Do you know what day that is?
A Tuesday.
You don't know at all.
Tuesday.
Come back to me when you figure that out.
Alright. That sounds good then. Yeah, because we just made him make an entire arena. It might take forever. Or not. Alright, I want to level up.
Alright, you guys head out of the store. Happy with your new gatherings. Made a whole bunch of money. Made some new friends in Springville. Westwood, that's what it was.
Yeah, Westwood.
Westwood to the east.
Yeah, again, I think that town was founded by idiots.
Maybe the person that found it, the name was West.
Oh, true. No, his name was Wood.
Maybe. Who knows? Came from the west.
It came from the west.
Alright, level 2. Start off by adding level 2 to your levels. I already put level 2 in yours.
Man, this rush server's not good.
Alright. What's your fortitude skill?
Fortitude.
Or sorry, fortitude plus presence plus will. What is all that combined?
2, 4, 8.
Alright, divide that by 2 is 4. So you get 4 extra HP. Minimum and maximum.
What's that other pencil I gave you? That's so 30, baby.
Alright. Same for Neo. His fortitude, presence, and will divided by 2.
6.
So divided by 2 is 3. And these are rules I'm making up for HP because you're technically not supposed to level up HP unless you level up those skills.
Oh.
So hopefully it doesn't like
break it.
Counterbalance the game.
Well, make it every once in a while.
I don't know. I don't like the fact that you don't gain extra HP unless you level those up. Okay. If you want to, you can put down XP is at 3, but it really doesn't matter since we're doing it not XP based.
Yeah.
Your max attributes are still at 5, so you can't exceed 5 on any one stat yet. Your attribute points go from 40 max to 49, so you get 9 more points to choose from.
So I spent 40.
You've spent 40 so far, yes. I think. How many years old is that?
Oh, 2,
5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Is that it?
5, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's 40 then. That's 40. I also did 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 for Neo, so
5,
he's also at 40.
4, 3, 2. Wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. I have 3 2s.
You cheater. You cheated.
I didn't cheat.
How did you cheat?
You made this for me.
You fucking cheated.
You made this for me.
You don't have points in presence anymore.
No, that I picked. I'm trying to figure out what I didn't
You
pick.
don't have points in perception then.
Yeah, that's fine. You did this.
I'm just saying. You cheated. You didn't have fortitude point. You never put thing there.
I don't even know what that is.
So you get 9 points.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go with the lore, you have to put 2 in the perception.
Yeah, I know. 2.
You don't have to. Just
Undo it. No, I was gonna do that anyway, so
no,
it's all good.
that's bad.
Why?
I mean, it's not bad, but you could do whatever you want.
What about?
I feel like I don't know if there's a chart in here that will help.
Cost doesn't go up as it goes up, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, does it?
It's every time you go to the next tier, it costs that many points. So from like, if you want to change your creation from 3 to 4, that'll be 4 points.
Okay.
If you want to go from 3 to 5, that would be 9 points. Because 5 and 4. If you want to go from 0 to 2, that would be 3 points. You don't have to spend all your points right now. You can
No.
hold on to them later.
I want to get presence up, though. Why don't I have deception? Or at least, why is that filled out? Oh, that was me because I didn't know that you just roll d20 on naturals, on zeros. Alright, so I'm going to go presence up 1 point.
So 2 to 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 3 points.
And that makes it what type of
A
die?
D8. So your spent points is at 43 now. So you get 6 more points to spend. You have the Banes, or the Boons.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh shit. One of my tabs fell off. Regeneration. Heal. If you go from 3 to 4, you can boost your heal potentially.
For creation?
Yeah. I don't know what other creation magic you have.
Or better, though. I like the stuff that
Can barrier level up? No, not yet. Your favorite spell, barrier.
Yeah. I landed it successfully once and didn't get used. Actually, yeah, I'll upgrade it to 4.
Alright, that would be 4 points.
So 2 left.
Yeah, if you want to spend it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend it.
So you're at 47 used. Okay, is there anything else you get when you level up? I think that's it. You want to do Neos or you want me to do it?
I'll do Neos.
Oh, you also get 3 new feat points, so you get to choose new feats or 1 feat. You get 3 points to spend on more feats.
Do we need to record this part?
Yeah. That was episode 2 of Open Legend. Say goodbye, Jesus.
Goodbye.